Brilliant. Okay, I mean, this is the badminton mixed doubles. It's the only one of it. There is not a B team. This is the only mixed doubles. And we're going to see 3 sets of pairs from Lancaster and from York. We're going to introduce the pairs now. So, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, we can see. So, we've got first pairs are Henrik and Lele. And we've got Will and Zoe. And then Nam and Tracy. And then the York players, we have Rosie and Jerry, Emily and Leon, and Theo and Shirin. But we'll introduce them, obviously, every time we see a match. The format for how this is going to work is all of the pairs will play each other up to 3 times. So it's a best of 3 for each set. Ending in the seeded first pairs versus each other, seeded 2s, and then seeded 3s, which hopefully should give us a score, York versus Lancaster, out of 9. I'd be interested to know what the score is today. I mean, I've spoken to some of the York players, and they seem to be hoping for a 3-6, but they do seem to be anticipating a loss, so I'll be interested to see if they can maybe try and... I mean, I know they're pushing for a win.
I think it's difficult with the results that we saw yesterday. A lot of these players would have been playing. I think we have 1 women's Bs, 2 women's As, 3 men's As from York. All 3 of those results did see defeats for York. I think any improvement on those results are going to feel good coming into today.
Yeah, I mean their highest loss yesterday was 3-6. I think they'll be hoping to equal that.
That was
today.
The men's A's, I believe.
Yeah, the men's A's yesterday. A crushing defeat for the men's Bs yesterday with 8-1. I think they're probably trying to avoid that.
Yeah, there was some sour looks on some people's faces as we were walking over from women's Bs yesterday.
Yeah, it wasn't such a good vibe. But honestly, the atmosphere yesterday for the women's first and the men's, or the open first, was literally so incredible towards the end. I don't know if you heard yesterday.
The men's was amazing,
exciting.
Especially situations where it comes down to 1 game in the final set, which is what we had yesterday for the men's A's. It always there's so many eyes on the court. It's going to leave a great environment.
Oh, it's just so good. Okay, so it looks like we're about to set up on the court closest to us, court 5, and it looks like it's going to be our York 3 pair versus might be the 2s.
So that would be...
So it's Nam and Tracy versus Theo and Shirin. Now, we've seen Theo yesterday. He did have to sub in for one of our York players. It was supposed to be Yevon, but Yevon had to, unfortunately, retire after an injury at the Open first yesterday. So we've seen a bit of a switch-up in the pairs from York coming into this.
It's 2 switch-up in pairs as well, I believe.
2 switches.
The other pair being switched being the Bond
Rosie,
pair.
Rosie and Jerry. Originally supposed to be... Jerry and Shirin, I believe.
I think that sounds right.
Yeah, and Rosie and Yevon, but obviously you had to switch that up. Okay. So
Looking like they're just getting some serves ready.
Yep, Theo and Shirin warming up serves. I'm not sure how much they've played together.
I think for a decision like this, to not have it be a straight swap where you have an injured player out and a sub in, instead for it to be two pairs that are changed, you would think it's got to be a chemistry decision, and that would suggest that Theo and Shirin for the York
played
pair, that they've
more
got
together, or if they've got experience. I mean, they're both very experienced players, both 4th years at York. Both their last roses, I believe.
Oh yeah, this does mean
it's going to be a big deal, I think, this game.
Of course, for everyone who's competing at roses, it's the culmination of a lot of effort, a lot of work. But especially with it being a university competition, you have players who know this is their final chance to compete and their final chance to win in what they've spent hours and hours, years and years,
And I just feel like it's such a big event. I mean, like, I really think it is the event of the year.
And you could see that yesterday. You saw for the badminton games, even after the results had been decided, players playing through injury because they knew
because they wanted to.
Because just on a personal level, even beyond what it might mean for the roses results at the end of the weekend, it does mean a lot to the players on their own and their own pride.
Yeah, but we'll see a lot of that, I think, today. I think there is a real sense of wanting to accomplish, even within your sets, within your individual games, as a team, yes, but also as individuals, you want to prove yourself. Okay, and it looks like just warming up serves. Nam served into the net, hopefully not in the game. And that's a lovely short serve. I mean, we'll be seeing quite a lot of short serves today. Obviously, mixed doubles, you don't really want to be flicking that serve unless you're really prepared for the return.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, with usually traditional mixed is the female partner at the front and the male partner covering the back, just because that seems to be how it works. Generally, stronger partner. You want them to clear, you want them to be able to smash. However, I would like to see a lot of variation today. I'm not sure we will. I know Shirin is a very...
very adept. I was watching her yesterday for women's Bs, and her and her partner...
Enjoys.
Yeah, she was doing a lot of work at the back. She's very comfortable with some very neat drops.
Yeah, I think she's a drop player. She she loves a drop.
Big time. Very, very delicate.
Here we go. That is Lancaster serve. Great defense from Shirin there. You can see them in a defensive position currently. That's the sides.
There you are.
And that's first point to York.
And that must feel good for the pair, for York as well. Especially being a new partner, getting the first
decision
point
made
on the board.
literally last night. Lift from Shirin. Oh, it will be out. But that's just getting used to the shuttle.
Early points. It's going to happen.
Early points, yeah. So it's a 1-1 all?
1-1 right now. We are lacking scorecard. The scorekeeping is going to be entirely impromptu.
Hopefully, we're going to try and keep track of it.
We'll stay with it. The game will end at 21. We'll walk off the court.
2 York serves. So York have 1 point down the rest of the court. These quick rallies in mix. And that is another out. It's heading straight for me.
Just out there from York. That's 2-1 Lancaster on the serve.
And you can see... they're going to be unhappy with that mistake.
Like you say, early points, you're going to see a little bit of loose shots.
Loose shots, they've not played yet today. First game's always a bit of a warm-up. And that serve is out.
And that's 2 in a row, loose serves.
So 2 serves. Obviously, Roses is such a difficult one because the pressure really is on from the get-go.
Oh, yeah. And those points really do matter coming into the game.
Are so easy to make. Another lift from the Lancaster player there, from Tracy. Beautiful offense from Theo. Stunning.
Able to capitalise.
Another very, very, very thick shot there.
York serving here. 3-3.
Lovely serve. Threes. A great cross from Shirin. Not sure about that cross from
on court
Theo.
number 2. Some apologies.
They're going to pause game for
Some
that,
apologies.
but it's fine.
Not a tactical decision.
Again, pressure.
York did look to be down on the rally in the second court, but we'll ignore that.
Okay.
Miscue from Lancaster there. Making that
serve from Lancaster falls all. Beautiful drive from Shirin straight into the back of the court, right in the tram lines. Again, they're playing a lot of variation of shots. We've been seeing a lot of short shots, a lot of long shots, as they're trying to move the players around the court.
Shirin very comfortable with that depth, like I say, especially at women's doubles. Definitely. Knows how to find the back of the court, knows how to drop from the back.
And Theo, again, a very technical player. He will also be comfortable, I think, picking up whatever Shirin can't get to, as you can see
Lovely
right
net
there.
shot there from Theo.
Great attack.
York from the back. Great
really
offense.
Really aggressive.
Capitalising there.
Yeah, capitalising on the Lancaster players. Moving slightly out of position there.
5-4 lead from York here. Shirin to serve.
Shirin moving to serve. Again, Shirin's serve's quite unique.
2 miscues there off the frame, off the frame. Lancaster point.
Unfortunate for York. So it's fives.
Lancaster lifts to the back here.
From Lancaster. Beautiful drop from Theo, and it will be out from Nam. Trying to drive it down straight. Moving to try and trick Theo up. Again, that lovely mixed formation right behind each other. It just is so strong because there's almost covering the whole court, isn't it?
One of the differences is, I wonder if we'll see between the men's doubles games yesterday and the mixed doubles games today, or if it's just a difference in fatigue and how the men's games went towards the end, is that you saw towards the end yesterday a lot of powerful smashes from the back, people sort of trying to will it through a defense. At the beginning of the games here, we've seen a willingness to sort of try and move the pair around much more, playing the net much more willing.
Yeah, playing for those positions. I really think it is much harder to batter the defense like they do in men's doubles in mix.
Oh, certainly. It might be a positional thing as well, especially if you're more comfortable leaving one at the front, one at the back. Those gaps are going to be harder to find. You've got to work them a bit harder.
We've seen some great interception from Shirin. Unfortunately, that serve just clips the net and drops short. I believe that's 6. 7? Oh no, that was in. Wonderful.
Left in.
Great. Okay, Shirin serving again. 7-6, I believe.
Q and
waiting. Another shuttle on the court.
Shuttle from court 2 onto court 1.
Okay. Here we go. Another short serve. Lift from Lancaster.
Great defense there from York.
Shirin at the front.
Not able to make the most of an opportunity there, York.
Smashed into the net. You can see them just really trying to mobilize that offense as quickly as possible. You don't mixed has a real tendency to have long, overdrawn rallies that will tire everyone out. There's a real drive to try and finish that rally as soon as possible, secure that point, move on to the next.
Especially in these early games, I think we'll see as the day goes on a change in how those games go.
Yeah, they will change depending on fatigue level.
Also, there's just less understanding about how these different pairs are working. Towards the end of the games yesterday, lots of different pairs have played against lots of different pairs.
Yeah.
You've got a little bit more information from your teammate, what to aim for, how to strategize.
Yeah.
In the games here, you're sort of figuring it out as you're going along.
Yeah, you're figuring what your opponent's doing. Remember, they have 3 potential games to be able to do this. That was unfortunately a clip to the frame,
Just
which
off the
just
frame from the
takes,
serve for York.
Yeah. Lovely positioning. That
Drop
great
just wide from Sheeran there.
It's going for that space. You could see where Nam had just left. Sheeran trying to put it right there. Fortunately, it is out. Smash.
Lovely bit of
Beautiful
positional play there. You see
from
Sheeran
Theo.
finds the right side of the court. Theo capitalizes, moves them back over to the left. Point for York.
Yes. This looks like it could be 9, I believe, for York. Oh,
Defense there from
slightly
York.
high serve there from Sheeran, meaning Nam tries to punish it, but the York defense just too strong there, and they lose the point after that rally. Consecutive points for York. You can see with consecutive points, the
You're giving him back on the missed opportunities. Serve just clips the net, falls short.
Lancaster to serve. 8 points, I believe. Oh, strong attack from Nam. I mean, I've seen yesterday, I was commentating the Open first, and we've seen Nam just so powerful at the back. So good at that attack. But great shot from Tracy at the front, straight into that space, driving across court.
Looking over to court 2 and 3. Looks like court 2 is finished with their first set.
Or they're switching at 11.
Will we get switches at 11
We get
in
switches.
between first sets here?
Yeah, I think so. Should be for all of them.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Venturing towards
We're
11 here
getting
on court
towards
number
11,
1.
I believe. If York win this point, we will find out. Incredible save there from Theo. Just slightly low into that net. You can just hear the power behind those shots, though.
And there's such fine margins as well. They're
Yeah.
losing some points from the serve where they're just clipping the net. Shots like that, where you're feeling you're in a good position, just can't get it over. Again, you can see a situation when that clips the net cord, just trickles over, just a little bit short there from York.
Yeah.
Lancaster
It's also
to
getting
serve.
used to that first game. It is very quiet in here.
Very quiet.
It is. It feels like a very tense.
Rose's Saturday took it a lot out of a lot of people.
Yeah, I guess so.
The energy is sapped.
The energy is a little down.
Hey, the players still look up for it.
Players, yeah, I think, but there's a lot of anticipation, I believe.
We're also sharing a court
and
with table
there's
tennis
that
today.
attack
Maybe
from
that's-
Nam. He just like that great anticipation, moving to know where he's seen Sheeran lift it slightly before, lifting it to that mid court, capitalizing on it, being able to punish. Short
Lancaster
serve,
serving.
nice. And there's beautiful
Lovely
drop
deceptive shot.
and a lovely cross. Great
It's
defense.
not going to make it on the defense.
Is that
Make
it
it on the defense?
Lancaster
Very
got to
close.
call it out.
Look for anticipation there
Yep.
from York, hoping that maybe that had just
Hoping
clipped the
that had gone
line.
in,
Just
but-
clipped the line.
Not quite. Lovely defense.
Just
Incredible.
about holding on.
It is pushing, moving that space.
And that's a nice point to take from
incredible
York.
attack.
Looked as though they were in the back
And
foot
now
for
you
most of that
can- yeah,
rally.
but
Turned
just
it
being
very,
able
very
to-
quickly.
Yeah.
Point for York there. Needed
Moving
it.
them where they wanted them to be.
Lovely
Oh.
return from the serve there from
It
Lancaster.
was not going to make it to there. And that is 11. They will be switching. So York down at this point.
I would hazard a guess 7.
11-9, 11-10.
I'm feeling
It's
7.
close.
You think narrow?
I think it's close
No
margin.
scorecards is brutal.
Yeah, it's quite hard to keep track. And you can see some coaching happening. Tracy and Nam. Someone over there, the Lancaster Reds. I mean, it is a bit of a sea of red just behind our first court. And on the second court, we have Emily and Leon and Lele and Henrik. Henrik, who you remember from the Open first yesterday, lots of diving, lots of injury, but he is not looking impeded by his injury today. That kill was a vicious, very impressive point for Lancaster. And it will be Lancaster serve, Emily to receive, Emily lifting high, beautiful drop from net shot from Leon, another lift and finishing it out with that beautiful smash from the backcourt from Leon. I mean, we saw him warming that up in practice and it was quite scary to listen to. And it looks like Nam and Tracy pretty much ready to go. Well, Theo and Sheeran hopefully on their way. Ooh, on second court. The shot just could have trickled over, didn't, came back in, and that's point to York. I mean, they'll take the points where they can get it. It really is all to play for.
In the second game, on corner number 2.
Great attack
Can't
from
find the
Emily
back of the hand
there.
defense.
Beautiful tap down. And mobilising York to serve again. That's 2 points in a row. And just Henrik straight off that serve, leaping forwards, tapping it down. Emily's serve just a little too high above the net. It will get punished.
Now, I got to see Henrik compete at Roses for mixed badminton last year as well. He was probably the standout player for Lancaster, I'd say, watching him last year. Seems going into this year, watching men's doubles yesterday, it wouldn't be too outrageous to say the same thing. Yeah, it wouldn't be too outrageous to say the same thing.
I would say he's the most memorable. Actually, to be fair, I think Nam with those crazy smashes yesterday was absolutely insane and just so impressive. But I think Henrik, my star player of yesterday.
Oh, and
definitely. Just, it's not dead till it's dead. Every point was absolutely fought for. It was very impressive. And you can see here that York...
Great net play.
Not York.
Short on the defence there from Lancaster.
And here we go on the first court again. We're getting them setting up. 14-21. First game was over. 14-21. They were 13-7 up at one point.
Okay. Unfortunate on court number 1. We've seen first set played. Lancaster took a lead of 8 points.
Yep, 8 points.
13-21, Lancaster's favour.
Yep.
Set 2 to go underway here. Lancaster looking to serve. Getting ready. Sheeran to receive.
If do not win this game, it will be a Lancaster win.
Into the net.
On this set.
York 1-0 lead.
First serve. They're hoping to capitalise off of this. Lovely drop from the Lancaster player.
Finds the line, or does just find the line from Sheeran. There you go.
Beautifully placed on the line.
Both
there.
Lancaster players look willing to leave that and capitalise there on the serve by Lancaster.
For the high serve from Nam. Did you see how he leaps forward? There's real
very
energy
willing,
there.
Very willing to attack on those serves.
Again, Sheeran trying to match that. It will be
just out. I'll duck out the way.
Yep.
3-1 lead for York here.
Yep.
Sheeran to serve.
Sheeran serving now.
Little
flick serve to the woman.
High serve.
And that beautiful cross, but she is going to be there to receive. And lovely placement from Sheeran, trying to move their players around the court. Theo's going to get
great backhand shot from Theo at the back of the court there.
Crazy backhand cross. You can just see how flat that is. I mean, we saw Theo play yesterday. He really does specialise in those flat shots.
A very technical player. Strong
incredibly technical.
Moving players around the court, which in mixed doubles you'd imagine, especially with a player like Sheeran, going to be a very strong pairing going throughout the day.
Or just Nam, great placement from the side, pushing Theo this way and then that way, just unable to get it.
Nam serve
it really
now for
is
Lancaster.
all about that positioning. Great attack from Sheeran at the front. Oh.
Unfortunate there, a little bit of a miscue for York here. Lancaster trading 3-4 with the serve.
Yep.
You saw something interesting there, which is both players looking to take the shuttle from York on that left-hand side of the court. Miscue from the serve there, evens it up at 4-4. You've got to wonder, especially as the day goes on, if we'll see a few instances like that. I don't wonder if both players will be thinking maybe if we'd had a little bit more experience with our pairs, especially with a substitution so late.
And that is out well left
Lancaster.
from Theo.
5-4 here.
And that is 5-4 to York.
Theo to serve.
A lovely flat serve. I mean, again, mixed doubles is so interesting. You obviously have to really, you can really have a lot of variety with your serves. And
looks like we're
Sheeran touched the net,
getting the point away from Lancaster.
So they are going to take that as a foul, and Lancaster will take
evens
the
it up at 5s. Unfortunate there for York. Found themselves in a good opportunity, a miscued defence that they just couldn't capitalise on.
There's that excitement about the point and
short
just not going to happen. Sheeran hitting it unfortunately into the net.
Lancaster serving here. 6-5. Sheeran to receive. Delicate net shot.
Beautiful net shot there. Really close to the net. Lift from the Lancaster player. Great defence.
Just short by Sheeran there for York. 7-5 Lancaster.
2-point lead for Lancaster. York will be feeling it. I mean, it is so important to keep that mental game up. You and your partner really do feed off each other's energy.
Especially when you're down a set as well in the first game. Very important set here.
Great interception from Sheeran.
Well
and
found by Theo at the net.
Player fit. You can see there is a little bit of mistrust between the partners over here. I think that's lack of experience with both moving towards that shuttle. I'd like to see hear a bit more communication about which point it's whose.
It's going to be difficult. I think you'll probably find that as the game goes on, they'll be more comfortable with each other.
And there's more of that mutual understanding as they get to know and get into the vibe a little bit, get into the groove.
Also, Theo.
6-8.
Theo is the player in this pair. Incredibly quick, incredibly knowledgeable. He's able to cover a hell of a lot of ground.
Yeah.
Knows he just shot the net there that Sharon did leave. He was able to make
And
it. Great find there from Theo. Cuts the deficit down to 1 point.
Again, it is all about moving their players out of position, pushing them to where you want, and then finding that space, putting it there.
Sharon serve here for York, 7-8. Oh, just short on the serve.
Short. Incredible wide serve though. I'd love to see if she can hit that.
An inch more.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And Nam to serve. Flick
Gets
serve.
lifted.
Shirin,
just finds the
crazy
net.
drop. And Theo anticipating that, moving forward. Lots of experience, Theo, there.
Sharon leaves at the back, lands just in on the back tram.
Yeah, and that's where you can see Shirin really has very comfortable at the back, moving backwards to take that.
Yeah, more than happy to find herself in those positions. Just a miscue there.
And I'm not sure if she should...
Defense there.
Yeah,
not good enough from York.
Unlucky. And you can hear the cheers from Lancaster.
That's halfway
the
through.
The flag behind.
Halfway
We've seen
through the second set on court number 1 here. 7-11 lead.
They don't swap in mixed.
Left.
Well left from Theo. 8-11.
Theo to serve 8 here
Theo
from York.
To serve. No, he doesn't want to. There we go. Great.
Miscue shot just finds the
Miscue, but
court.
works it out. Incredible double tap
hits.
there, and he is going to call
Hold his hand up.
Very sportsmanlike.
Oh yeah,
from
you'd
York.
expect nothing less from,
from
club
such
captain.
Previous team president.
Previous team president. There
I
you
mean,
go.
Theo
that
has
stays
had
with you.
many roles.
Many and all sometimes.
All
yeah,
roles
college
on
sport.
the
It was a
committee.
lot to Theo.
Yeah, college coordinator, college sport.
Good offense
lots
there
of them.
from Lancaster, pushing York back and then capitalising on space in the front.
And you can see the sort of there's a bit of miscommunication from York here, and you can see that's causing a lot of their points to go. They're allowing themselves to be pushed out of that really strong position that we saw them in the first set.
And I wonder if that's something...
And again, a beautiful shot there.
There were, of course, a lot of strengths with Sharon as being a player who's very comfortable at the back of the court.
But also in a traditional mix.
You would typically leave those, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
you
on the
wouldn't
offense.
be moving for those shots.
Miscue there from York, making that 9-14 Lancaster lead.
9-14. It's a 5-point lead to Lancaster.
A steady lead that they've managed to open up.
Yeah, they've been opening up that lead.
Finds the left side of the court. Sharon from the back.
Taking
drop.
it. Nam is just going to anticipate that.
Drop again to the other side.
Crossing
Sharon on the
it
offense
to the other
here.
partner. Again, can they kill it?
Sharon at the court, at the net, pushes it backwards. See, and that's where you see the advantages. You see the other side of the coin, where you have situations where Sharon at the back of the court leaves a little bit too much space at the front. Theo stepped forward there, sort of playing that front role.
I'd like to see Theo at the front.
Yeah, and in a situation like that, where both players are so adept in almost all areas of the court, you do see them able to capitalise in a point like that. It goes both ways.
And Lancaster point there, Theo missed serving.
I believe a 15
Tracy
10
serving.
lead here.
Beautiful net play there, but Nam is going to take
Perfect
it.
space work there by Lancaster.
Theo trying to drive it down the flat to Nam's backhand, but Nam is prepared for that.
A lot of space to cover there if you're Theo working one tram into the other.
And they're both covering it very well. They know that it's going to be difficult for him to hit across there.
Lancaster walking straight into that high shot, pushing to the back of the court and then just taking those steps forward.
Really aggressive pair.
Look comfortable in a play like that.
Very comfortable together as well. I think you can really see them working off of each other really well. But Shirin, just such good anticipation there, such good reflex. Straight down, tapping it down at the front, killing that point.
York serve here,
flick serve.
12-17.
Oh, flick serve to Nam. I mean, Nam, we've seen him at the back. We know he's powerful.
It's a risk.
It is a risk.
So one you've got to take when you're looking at a 6-point deficit, but unfortunate.
12-18, Lancaster leading.
Court number 1 here, looking towards the business end.
Nam
Lancaster serve. Finds the net and just makes it over.
Serve. Really unfortunate. You can see it just knocks Theo off balance a little bit, allowing them to capitalise on that and push it straight into this back corner.
Lancaster serve 19.
Another
again
serve,
on the net cord
and
just finds over.
Punishing that slight lift off of that.
Two incredible serves there from Lancaster.
Difficult serve to return.
Oh, almost impossible with any sort of any sort of accuracy, any sort of offensive
and
opportunity.
He knows where they have to put it, and he's going to get
great return there from Theo for York.
Brilliant, just crossing it straight there.
7 match points here from York. They're going to have to really build something up here.
13-20. Match point for Lancaster. Let's see how York reacts to that pressure.
And that just a miscue shot there at the net from Sharon.
So
that's set number 2
of these. Yeah, that is set number 2. That is first game to Lancaster. York 1 down currently.
Both in the 13-21 fashion. Quite a strong performance there from Lancaster on court number 1.
I'm still pretty impressed with York's performance there. I mean, this is a pair that have not played together. were not expecting to play together, did not know they were going to play together until yesterday. I'd say for that, I think we're going to see them grow throughout this tournament.
Oh, definitely.
As they get used to it. I think for a first game, I would be happy with that performance if I were them.
I think the interesting thing about both of those games is you saw York looking, at least points-wise, much more comfortable in the beginning. In that first game, they opened up quite a steady
really
lead.
Strong,
and closed out towards the end of the game in a game that wasn't particularly close. I think the interesting thing for Court 1, the game that we've just saw there, Lancaster sort of seemed to figure York out. They left a lot of space at the back of the court. Find Sheeran there, walk forward. A very aggressive, very confident pair.
Yeah,
You're going to see games like that from them.
And it does expose those weaknesses. If those players are pushed out of their position, allow themselves to get pushed out of that position, it is a shame. Mixed doubles, you will get punished for it. Positioning is everything. And especially when you're playing a pair that plays a really good traditional mix, like Nam and Tracy there, with a less traditional Sheeran and Theo, you can see the differences opening up as they figure that out.
And you see Theo and Sheeran on the court at the bottom there after their game, looking to sort of just iron out some of those changes. You'll see as them grow as the game goes on.
Yeah.
No doubt. Court number 2 here, the final game of the...
Beautiful point from Emily,
sets.
straight into the side. Oh, no, it was out.
Just out. Just out.
Just
Lancaster
out.
to serve
Lancaster serving. I would love to know the score.
No scorecards. We can
Leon
only count
with
for
that
one game.
Vicious
smash down the line there.
Down the line. And that is a great point to York. York serving, Emily.
Looking
Beautiful
here.
Flat serve. She knows she
just
doesn't want
over
to
the net, a missed you from Lancaster.
Yeah.
Just finds
just
over
that,
the
I think that
Lancaster
speed
player.
of that shuttle maybe threw her off. And that is that a game?
That's game.
Is that 1-1?
They've not gone very far.
So I'm thinking there might be another game left.
Yeah, that looks likely. Obviously, we're done on court 1. Court 2 and 3, or 6 and 7 in the case on this side of the court, because that was yesterday.
Yep.
Unsure if they've gone both sets to Lancaster. We've got a break here on court number 2 and court number 3. We'll see when players start to turn our attention over to their courts. As far as we know, right now Lancaster with a 1-0 lead in the mixed doubles badminton.
We know for that is a 1-0 lead, at least. We've seen some pretty good plays so far. I would say this is I'd say mix is probably the most tense.
Oh, I don't think it's an accident that it happens on the last day of Roses. All the other badminton happens on a Saturday. You get mixed on a Sunday. You do see a sort of change in intensity. This is also a lot
it's also the last badminton of Roses weekend.
Oh yeah.
And for many, the last Roses badminton
they'll ever play. The last badminton of their university career.
Yeah. And I just...
Very important for a lot of these players.
And then we can see Theo and Paula, one of our other women's A's, talking.
Some handshakes.
Talking to Emily, talking to Theo. Want to know what they're talking about.
Want to know if they're saying the score to each other. That's what I want to know, because that's what I want to know.
A little pointing. Okay, and there we can see, it looks like it's going to be Will and Zoe on this first court. I wonder who they'll be against. Potentially Rosie and Jerry. Potentially Emily and Leon.
We'll see how people move up and down here.
Will and Zoe, I'd say for me, Zoe is a standout player for Lancaster. I think really, really strong player.
You got to see a lot of her in the women's A's yesterday?
We saw her in the women's doubles for the A's yesterday in the first, and she was incredibly strong. I would like to see how she plays in the mixed. Obviously, we know that it's a very different positioning to traditional women's doubles, so I'd love to see how she reacts to that, and hopefully some really good badminton. I have no doubt there'll be some really good badminton.
You would expect mixed to be the top tier of quality that Roses can really produce here. You've got the 3 best men, the 3 best women from both university coming head to head.
And the most exciting badminton as well, because again, different to the men's, you can't batter that defence like you see in some of those men's doubles games. You have to have this technical placement. And now we have a scorecard.
We have 2.
And it is 11.
We have 3 scorecards.
5, 11,
my goodness.
and they are 1 set up. Who did York serve?
Right there. Point to Lancaster.
So York are leading going into this, and they need to win this game to win sets. They are
leading
1 game up out of the set of 3. Again, lots of great interception at the front from Emily, but she's also so comfortable leaving those shots to Leon at the back. Lots of these
great communication and great net shot.
They'll be happy with that for that net shot.
An apology over the net.
Yeah, it's
doesn't look too sad about it.
No, I wouldn't be.
No.
And look, here we go.
York to serve 12, 6 here.
12, and damn.
Lovely net shot.
Henrik.
Capitalised on by York there.
Crazy kill from Emily there. Just this partnership is so in tune with one another.
You see some smiles on faces.
Yes.
7-point lead, feeling happy about that.
Emily's serving to Lele.
6-13 here. York in the lead.
Oh, Leon's
Miscue.
driving it, but driving it a little too flat. Goes into the net. 7-13. That is a strong 6-point lead for York. And
Clear
that
there.
clear is a little too
Much
strong.
clear. I hate when that happens. You hate when that happens?
Oh, I hate when that
when
happens.
you clear from one back channel line just straight out the back of the other.
We always do that
Yeah,
when
I
we
hate to
play.
see that. I hate to see that.
And a flick serve, backhand of Leon.
Did well to get there late.
Yeah. And there's that beautiful front court.
Miscue of the net shot there by York.
Pushing it not quite high enough. 9-13. It should be 8. It shouldn't be 9-13.
It is now 9-13.
Now it's 9-13.
We've got the score.
Oh,
wait.
That
We're
shouldn't
watching
be.
some chicanery happening in
no.
real. No, I'm sure
maybe
it was an
it is.
accident.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, I can't quite find the late return there, York.
Yeah. Although it does appear to be serving odd, so maybe it is 11-13.
Lancaster cut the deficit down to 2 points, lifted by York. Lancaster from the back.
Such
smash,
a powerful smash.
finds the
York
side
will
tram.
be upset going
That's a
into this
perfect smash
half
there
with
by
such a
Lancaster.
big lead.
That's why you build leads like those.
Yes.
To have a few points where you're maybe not playing your best badminton.
The
Still
morale,
in the lead here, York.
If they can keep that mental under control, they will be doing very
Lifted
well.
there by York. Not able to punish Lancaster
I
there.
would say that was a slightly risky lift there.
Oh, definitely. Probably not
but
the position she was looking for.
And unforced, yeah, you could see it was a little shaky. I think slightly caught off guard by that repeated net from Henrik. Again,
Mid-court play here.
beautiful mid. We've seen a lot of this sort of
Delicate
mid-court.
waiting for that gap.
Well,
yeah.
you think about it, the space
there.
between these traditional pairs is the mid-court, right? It's not the front, it's not the back, it's the mid.
Miscued shot there
They're
from
hoping
York.
that they're going to cause some disconnect and some miscommunication, and they clash and pushing them out of position.
I think
But
whenever
these
you're trying
pairs
to
are so strong, they're not going to fall for that.
find that back court. We saw that a lot on the game we saw here on court 1. Trying to find
Great
that back court.
interception.
Something you can only be sure of when you know you can gain
it's
points
out. Unfortunate.
there. Which gets us to a
With
tie game at
14s.
14-14. A point
I
we saw
believe
a
York can do
7-point
this.
lead from York. Cut down.
They are
Pushing
going
mid.
to be able to get it back, though, I believe.
Net play
With that
finds
point there,
the court.
Emily at the
15-14.
front, just very dominant, very tall, able to get over that shuttle as well.
Emily to serve here. 15-14.
Serving
York
to
lead.
Henrik, she will not want to serve too high.
So it's very low.
Well done. Beautiful
Good defense here
defense.
by York.
Very
Amazing.
strong. They want to be hitting it to
High
the
there.
female player at the back. Who we...
The
Oh,
barrage of
Leon.
attacks by Lancaster. York did well to withstand that for a
well
while.
to stand that, but Lancaster attack there was spot on.
There's only
and,
so
you
much
know,
you can do.
Lele covering at the back there, perfect clear, setting up Henrik for that front court shot.
Experienced pair. You see them coming out very strongly here.
I mean, Leon and Emily are I would say, our most experienced mixed pair coming into this. They have played together the most. They are the only unchanged pair from the original lineup.
And we'll see if that experience helps with the psychological factor. They were in quite a lot of a lead. That's been now cut down to a 15-15 game. York from the back.
Strong attack. Clear from Emily. Strong defense
Net
from
play
Leon.
there.
Oh,
Great net shot there.
brilliant shot there. Right into that side. Almost thinking maybe I could have left it, but no. It's going to go right there.
York serving here 16-15.
Again, not letting Henrik have what he wants, which is that drive off the serve. Emily plays such a low net shot that Lele just can't quite return it, or she's late to it and can't get it.
Two quicker rallies there that York have capitalised on. Serve high and deep.
Brilliant
Not
serve
deep,
from Leon,
just
straight
finds
onto the line.
Amazing.
Incredible flick. I mean,
18.
Lele, fair enough for thinking that was going to go out. It almost did.
You're going to leave those a lot of the time. 18-15 lead.
Crazy defense. I think that went
Miscued,
out.
making that
so
16-18.
unlucky because that was the play, just the execution a little bit off.
2-point lead here from
Henrik's
York.
serve, very distracting serve as we've seen. Lots of these soft shots again. They're testing the patience and the lift that these players can do at the front.
When you've got two players who are strong at the back, as for York and Lancaster, you don't really want to be trying that too often in the middle of the rally.
Yeah.
Drop there from Lancaster.
Very impressive.
Push to the back. Push too far out the back by
left.
Lancaster.
Really
19-17
well left.
lead. York 2-point gap here.
19-17 lead.
York to serve. 19
York
points.
serving. Let's have a look.
Henrik to
Again, she's
receive.
gonna. There's
Push
that.
down.
That's what we didn't want to see, and Emily will know that. Just such a difficult thing, because the lower you try and make that serve, the more risk you run of serving short. or into the net.
Very high. And the defense finds the
Defense of
side.
Henrik, impressive. Leon just not
19-19.
recovered from that shot. Unfortunately, Emily pointing, gesturing.
Serves
Flick
high
serve,
again and
far
out by Lancaster.
Well left from Emily.
This is match point here. 2019,
This
York
is
in the lead by 1 point.
2019. If they win this, they have won the set, I believe.
Which, and that's
they will
2020.
not. And that is game going.
You see 2 points there. The Lancaster really needed to win. Henrik taking the initiative from the serve both times. 2 different
Those
recipients
serves
as well.
Are very, very difficult.
Against a player like that, so willing to step forward into them.
And Leon's going to hope to recreate that.
Great net shot there.
Oh,
Can't find the backhand at the back court.
Backhand.
21-20 here.
This is
Lancaster.
match point for Lancaster. Can York equalise and hopefully drive it up? I mean, the pressure they must be feeling now is
especially with the lead like
so
that.
Intense.
Serves high, gets pushed to the back, left.
Is it in? Well,
just finds the back.
Well played from Emily, and that is driving it to 23. 2 points in it for both. York will be hoping to win a point off of this serve. And I think,
Can't find the defense again. Henrik 3 times where Lancaster needed the points the most.
Shot, unfortunately.
Digs them out. 3 hits in the rally, and that's 3
it's
points.
match point again for Lancaster.
22-21
Lele
here.
serving. Leon to return. That backhand that we saw earlier. And there's that defense.
Pushing here by Lancaster.
Pushing it.
And pushing
well
it out.
Pushed from Emily. Just driving it. Forcing those mistakes from the Lancaster pair.
22 apiece here. York to serve.
This is going to 24.
Smashed down by York. Great
this
smash.
Is York match point.
This is their
for
opportunity
24.
to win a game that they will feel should have been won quite a few points ago.
They will be feeling the pressure, I believe. I mean, it's dead silent in here.
York to serve,
on
23.
Serve. And there's
Fast
that return.
Serve that Henrik manages to get
that
up to.
That body shot, so difficult to return.
He takes a gamble there with that driven serve. Henrik finds the return, making it 23-23 here. Lancaster to serve.
First to 25?
I think the highest we saw yesterday was 25, so that would sound right.
So that sounds about right.
Pushed up, York on the offense.
I mean, it goes to 30. But
great
brilliant
shot from the back
from Leon. Again, Henrik driven to his knees there, trying to return it, but he
will
can't.
get low to return these, and he will return a hell of a lot of them.
For York again. Silence for
York
serve.
serving here. And into the net by Lancaster.
Game. Oh my God, what game. What an ending.
Game.
And those long drawn out games are the worst. The anxiety just building and building with each missed shot.
And you see both pairs there.
And there's
watching from the sideline.
Very exciting.
See break here.
There we go. We're probably going to see switching up of courts. Yeah. I think we'll see it begin again pretty quickly
underway
because
quite quickly on 1 and 3.
Obviously they've had that break while that court was playing. Although I imagine Emily and Leon are probably a bit tired.
Yes, goodness.
That is one of the
23.
I mean, those were long games. That was a two sets of games. I mean, we saw 2 sets on this court, and they were finished much before that first game had even really got halfway.
Interestingly, short rallies though towards the end of the game on court number 2.
But that makes sense. Again, the pressure is so. Like, you don't want to be missing opportunities to close out like that. And that is going to force errors. Okay, I think we are going to see, hopefully, some movement soon.
Henrik looks like he might be making his way over to court number 1.
Potentially.
Jerry.
I mean, there were some strong performances from everyone. So that is, as we know, we would love to know the result of the third court, but we don't know.
A game that looks to have been done in a 2-0 fashion, although truly
we
no idea in which way.
So it could either be 2-1 to York or Lancaster, according to us.
But not a drubbing. 3-0 is not an option on this first set of games, which is good. It makes for better viewing.
Yeah, it's more exciting. And we see Nam warming up on the end court. Potentially, Nam and Tracy either on second or third court. Leon not Leon. Where's Leon? Leon's over there. Jerry.
Jerry warming up on court number 1.
Jerry warming up on court number 1. So we will be Jerry and Rosie on this court.
Playing against perhaps Henrik.
Perhaps, or perhaps Zoe and Will. I guess we'll find out.
These are players that need a break. They did a lot of work.
Yeah, I mean, sets of 3. I mean, if games like that, so long, so tiring. I mean, it is difficult to go from that straight into your next.
Trying to get re-warm here, York, on court number 1.
Practicing those clears, best clears straight to the back of the court from back to back. And we've seen this a lot. This is a good get out of jail free card.
This is the sort of stuff that that freaks you out if you play a lot of badminton, watching players warm up before the game. And truly just very comfortable going
lifts.
Tramline to tramline.
Look at that movement from Rosie. Beautiful footwork. Stunning footwork.
And this is one of our change pairs, I believe.
This is one of our change pairs. Rosie originally was supposed to be with Yavan. Yavan, who, if you watched the Open first yesterday, playing with Brennan, injured in that match.
A good performance from that pair, I believe. A
very good performance from that
record.
Super exciting.
Was it a 2-1 record or a 3?
It was 2-1, I believe.
2-1 on the day.
Equivalent to the Rosie and Emily yesterday, also 2-1. Two strong players. I mean, I would say, that Rosie and Yavan would have been our strongest pair going into this, but who knows? I mean,
Jerry's no chump. Jerry's no chump.
No, I mean, none of the York pairs are weak.
You don't make it to Sunday.
Yeah,
on
you don't
Badminton Roses being a chump.
Yeah.
Sheeran on court number 2 here.
Sheeran and Theo. Looks like it's going to be versus Will and Zoe on court 2. So that does mean that it will be Henrik and Lele on the first court here against Rosie and Jerry. What do you think? What are your thoughts for this game?
Well, Henrik having just come off of a very long final set here.
We've seen Henrik's ability to continue going
so he sustains. Goodness, he sustains. A lot of badminton played yesterday. Still looked, despite being injured, playing almost fresh as a daisy.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say that's a worry for him.
Especially this early on in the day. But this will be a pair that especially able to cut down such a big lead from York. Lancaster feeling like towards the end of that game, opportunities to take that game. This is an opportunity for them to sort of step back into the day.
Be interesting to see how this York pair fares against his serve returns. I mean, we've seen just how devastating those can be. And again, I'd love to see how Rosie and Lele fare against each other in the front court. I mean, I think that will be a really exciting battle to sort of watch. Jerry, we know, is super strong. I mean, very scary. I mean, just think this will be a good game.
So then, court number 2, we have Sheeran and Theo versus Will and Zoe. Then on court number 3, it's looking like Jerry and Theo, Leon and Emily.
All of our players.
Who's on the bottom?
Yeah,
for Lancaster?
and Nam and Tracy.
I couldn't see Nam on the
left-hand side. Nam and Tracy,
side.
who played just before on this court. So yes,
looking like we're almost all ready to go back underway. All pairs back on courts.
Right.
Game 1 looks quickest to start here. Just practicing our serves before we go.
I mean, and Emily and Leon, such a strong pair. I mean, I really fancy their chances in the third court. I mean, they've just displayed their technical skill. Emily just so dominant at the front there.
York serve here, serve high, first point.
Flick serve. Strong attack from Henrik. Again, we've seen a lot of aggression from Lancaster this weekend. They are not going to let anything happen easily.
Interesting start there from York with a high serve on the first point.
Rosie, obviously, sometimes a singles player. I'm used to serving high. And that's the return that we've seen, that drive. Just so powerful, difficult to return. That is a 2-point lead.
Henrik serve here for Lancaster. 2-0. Push on the net. Can't quite find the return. York there in the midcourt.
Leaves that for Jerry. Jerry not quite making it there. Again, a difficult midcourt shot designed to create tension about who receives it.
There you go. Lovely net play there from Jerry.
From Jerry. That will make it 1-3.
York to serve here.
Again, that mixed serve, you can see beautifully anticipated.
Push to the back. Push
and well left.
Far, Lancaster.
2-3. York 2 points in a row. Again, you can see Jerry's experience as a player with anticipating that Henrik return. And again,
in similar fashion,
strong lift, but not quite in. That will make it 4-2. Lancaster lead. Lele serving here. Rosie will take advantage of that with an incredibly strong kill at the front. I mean, I don't know if you can hear that on the stream, but it sounds like a gunshot.
You see the shuttle pop up in the midcourt there, and the light in these players' eyes as they know they're about to just...
about to kill it. And a little net topple there from Henrik. Very lucky for him, but also just such a low net point. Very impressive.
Very similar to some of the serve returns we saw on court number 2 in our previous game, where he's very comfortable walking into those.
And was that?
Just out, I believe, out the back from York. 6-3 lead here from Lancaster. Shuttle on the court.
Moving away slightly. Hopefully York can... Beautiful net. Rosie moving back.
Finds the net.
And then
Perfect
Henrik
little
trying to
drop there.
push them back and forth, testing their footwork.
Opening up a bit of a lead here early on Lancaster. 7-3 in the lead.
7-3.
Serve
That's
here.
it, Rosie.
Returned.
Look at that. Beautiful. Ooh.
Smash just
Jerry.
down. Can't find the angle.
Yeah. It's okay. They've got this. Oh,
A little bit of a win.
Both of them have got this.
Yeah, everyone has got this, of course. A little bit of a wins
another-
there and gets back into it.
Yep. Another
Finds that back
great
corner.
push straight into that back corner. I mean, that's such a difficult corner to get into.
Especially a difficult shot makes up for it in the next point straight away. Net shot
Yeah,
not there from Lancaster.
not
Doesn't
happening.
find it.
Not quite. Slightly too... like, Jerry's serve just slightly too low.
Oh.
Not able to capitalise.
Push to the net
shot
here.
there. Rosie
Goes high.
lifting to that corner.
Cleared to the back.
Well
Cleared too
left.
far. 6-8 is the
It's
score
a
here on court
strong
number
clear
1.
from Lele, but just not... Maybe it's a bit too strong.
That decision made early by York as well
Flick
to let that go.
serve. Rosie hitting it, but just not being able to find that lift on it to get it over the net. 6-9 for Lancaster.
Lancaster serve here.
And
Finds the top of the net and
fire.
trickles just short.
Yeah, just not quite going over. And again, that is the threat we've seen of you want to have such a low serve, but also
Comes with his wrist.
it comes with its own risk. And a beautiful...
That back corner
and it
too
is
deep.
going to be
from York.
a little too deep, but we've seen Jerry using that corner before, and I think when that works, it is...
Oh, almost
We've
impossible.
seen
You have to cover so much
difficult
space.
to return.
If you're Lancaster,
Trying
there, you
to
have to
get
cover
behind
so
that
much
point.
space.
Yeah.
Looking like
Okay.
a bit of a delay.
It is
we're
7
doing
to
some
10.
scoring delay. Some
Yes.
scoring delay. Not a problem.
And luckily, we have a lovely scoreboard.
Push to the back there. A little bit of a miscue from the York pair. Shout for a leave in
Miscommunication.
that back corner.
Miscommunication there. but
Well found
that's
by
okay.
Lancaster to sort of see that gap, push them into it, make them. You force them to make that decision, and you're going to get instances like
Yeah.
that. One player goes,
And that is
the other player
11. They
doesn't.
are going to switch sides.
I guess we're just doing whatever we want. Sometimes
Yeah,
we're
I
pitching,
think,
sometimes we're not.
Theo
Sure.
and Sharon perhaps not.
They didn't
doing
get the
all that.
memo. They didn't
Yeah,
get the
they
memo.
didn't-
New
they
pair,
didn't
new
hear about
pair.
it. Yeah,
They'll
exactly,
go on.
exactly.
They'll go on.
And I want to see Zoe slamming to Theo. Theo
Court number 2.
dropping it. Beautiful return.
Unfortunate return there from
just
Sheeran.
She has a very unique swing at the front, I think, as we've seen. Like a lot of women at the front seem to favour a much shorter sort of shot, but Sheeran does have a swing at the front, and I wonder...
I believe originally a tennis player.
that
and
was...
before badminton.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's
you-
a common racket sport crossover.
Yeah. You see
But yeah. Oh,
Just miscue there.
missing that.
from York on court number 2.
Yeah.
Smiles on the faces of Lancaster players. Court number 2.
Yeah, some cheers from the York crowd there.
Trying to keep their players going through, especially after a
Just-
difficult result in the first game on court number 2.
Soft mid points.
Sheeran at the front here for York.
Sheeran intercepting well.
Good bit of play
and then
there.
York the point. Okay, you...
Back underway on court
And this
number
is
1.
11 to 7. 12 to
12
7
to 7,
there.
we should say.
It's okay. Again, I feel like the pressure might be mounting.
5 points is quite a lead. At
Jerry,
the back there.
such a strong... Just
Offense.
out. Rosie will be upset with that one, unfortunately.
Again,
Such
trying to
a
find that
strong
back
player.
left corner, like we saw in the first half,
Such a
but
strong player.
just a little bit too much.
I mean, that's a beautiful cross.
Delicate little
gonna
net shot there from Lancaster.
Lift.
And just
Is
out of the
that
back there.
just out again. I mean, we're seeing so much outplay here. I mean, it's so difficult to tell from here.
Great
Great
shot.
push from
There you
Jerry.
go.
Great push. And that is 8 to 14. That is a
6-point
6-point
deficit here.
But it's not
York with the serve.
impossible.
Not insurmountable. I mean, on court number 2, we saw
Great
a greater
cross
lead than that
from
overcome.
Henrik.
Good
Great
defense from York.
Oh.
Can't find it on the second go.
Yeah. I mean, I do feel like we're very close here. Like,
You hear the sound of the shuttles, you realise
Yeah.
how close you are to the shuttles.
I don't know. It's a little bit.
Lancaster
and Lele's
serving
serve.
15 here.
Beautiful front court from Lele. A little bit of a cross.
Able to push on the net there. Pushed it to the back.
Leaving it for the backhand. Rosie
Goes high.
backhand lifts. And
Lancaster
that
out
is
of the
out.
back. An opportunity to
Straight
attack
out
there
the
that they
back.
gave up on.
Yeah, that could have been easily their point.
Again, 6-point deficit. York to serve here.
9 to 15.
Some side swapping happens.
Yep. Rosie serving.
Push to the mid court.
Jerry
falls
covering.
forward.
Beautiful position. They're in a very defensive position. Oh, there's the attack. Transition there was seamless.
Up from York.
Oh, well.
And the lift looks just out there.
So unlucky because that was incredibly well caught from Rosie.
And incredibly
but that
well
was
played.
a great attack from Lele there.
In the early stage, they managed to do something they've not managed to do Henrik do so far, which is get him diving around, moving him left to right, but couldn't make the most of it. Another point there from Lancaster.
A great transition from York, though, from defending to attacking. I think really good rotation from this pair.
Clearly a very talented pair.
Similar to Henrik
there.
and Lele. I mean, their rotation is seamless. You don't even realize it's happening. I think maybe because there isn't a massive amount of it, they are very immovable. You know, I think it is really hard to push Lele and Henrik out of their position, and that's where they want to be. You know, and I think that is an asset, and it shows.
Henrik
and
there,
he's going to try and cross. It's just a little too low.
But quite a lead here from Lancaster. York serving 10
York
here.
Serving Jerry.
Push the backhand attack.
Oh, just going to clip the top of Rosie's racket. Those attacks from Henrik are just so strong. I mean, it's so hard to defend that.
If you're getting to the first, you're not getting to the second. We saw that a lot yesterday as well in the men's doubles.
Leaving
Offense
it, great
there,
attack.
great by York.
Body shot that we've seen. Again, it is difficult to defend from.
Cuts the lead down to 20-11, 9-point deficit, but match point for Lancaster.
This is the first game of the set, though. York do have another chance.
And that's 21-11.
And that will be the first game result of Lancaster over York.
Looks like our second court also.
Looks like second court also 21-8.
21-8 fashion. Two what would look to be strong leads for Lancaster. Court 1 and court 2.
Yeah.
Court number 3.
I mean, we did anticipate it with those, like, Zoe and Will. I did say I think that those two would be an incredibly strong pairing. I'd like to see our York pair come back in, see what they can make of the next set, on the next game of the set.
Final
and
game
then
going
that
here
last,
at court number 3.
Yep, well left from Nam, just out. Again, takes a lot of experience for that. Great lift from Emily, again, just a bit out.
Got a 15-10 game here. York look to be in the lead on the bottom.
Again, we've seen your Emily and Leon, I think, strongest pair that we've seen today. They'll be expecting big things, I think.
Especially...
We will be seeing them last as the 1v1s on this court. They will be going against
and that game will be electric.
Zoe and Will, which will be super exciting.
17-10 lead here from York on court number 3 at the bottom. York serve 17.
And it looks like our players on this court, court 5, or court 1 technically, I guess, if we're doing it this way.
We'll do court 1. We'll do court 1.
They are setting up to play the second game of the set. Again, if Lancaster wins this game, they win this set.
And that would be I believe, a 3-1 lead Lancaster on the day. Push to the back there by York, just too much.
I mean, we've seen a lot of outshots today. I think it is the pressure. You want to hit it hard, and sometimes it means it goes out. Great attack from Jerry. So good, so good.
And also, if you're trying to find space against a pair like Henrik here, it's going to be incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
That back tram line is going to be one of the only spaces you can find. You're going to have to try and find it.
Incredible cross. Rosie trying to find that space.
Well covered there by York. In the back there. Just fine. See, that's what we mean.
Yeah.
When you're looking for a space on the court where both players can cover so much space, the back tram is going to be one of the places you can find. Sometimes you're going to miscue it.
Pushing Henrik out of position, that was key to their success. Again, I hope they can. They're trying it again. Jerry understanding. Great defense from Lele. So impressive that she managed to return that. I mean, you could hear that. It was like a bullet. Super impressive.
That's the thing, when you've got such a powerful smash like Jerry, even if you get the first one back over with incredible defense, it's going to be a little short. It's almost impossible to get that back to the backcourt.
And he
left by both players there.
Unfortunate again.
Got a
just
2-3
that
game
difficult
here.
crossing. There's a lot of crossing. Again, I think these players have realised in their first game that the key is going to be that positioning, moving that pair to where they want them to be. Great shot from Jerry, forcing Henrik to flatten it, and it just doesn't clear the net.
York serving here, 4-2.
4-2 lead of York.
Lovely net shot there by Henrik on the return.
We've seen him so good at the net. So good at the back, so good at the net.
He might be quite good at this sport. He might just be the guy to watch.
Just the guy to... Yeah, I think this is the guy to watch.
Lancaster short serve there.
Jerry. Incredibly hard to depict, like to understand, like to see a short serve.
Oh, when you're set over the line so much like that, trying to realise when you need to get yourself out of the way.
From Rosie there. I mean,
so
you
difficult.
can see her again pushing him this way, pushing him that way. I mean, Rosie is a player again. I've seen her play singles, and she is just so strong at that movement. It's a shame that that shot was out.
5-5 game here.
For York on the middle court. Looks like they got 1 point to the 7.
Ah.
Oh,
Great
incredible
return there
defense.
from Henrik.
Incredible defense from Rosie.
On the second time, third time of asking. Great return there
Incredible.
from York.
And
a
they
great point
secure
for
the
York
point there.
on court
What an
number 1.
incredible point. Incredibly well run.
A point they will feel like they stole. Some great opportunities to attack there from Lancaster. Some big smashes that were able to go back over.
But I think that was pure, like, that was just incredibly impressive. I'd say Rosie was star in that rally.
Oh, definitely.
They were not getting through her.
3 times of
Henrik
trying, straight at her, right back over.
Battering. No, fared better, better than some of the men's doubles yesterday against that attack. Although she did just dancing away from that again. Not sure if Jerry wants to take it.
6-7 game here. York in the lead.
6-7.
Don't laugh at that.
1 down. I didn't.
Short little serve.
And well played. Again, just a little too fast, a little impatient from Lele at the front there. I mean, it really is. There's such pressure to make these movements quickly because your opponents are so good at finding it, anticipating it, receiving it. Again, lovely front play. Rosie finding the space. Drop from Jerry, and you see pushing them to the sides, to the back, and then capitalizing on the space left behind. Such skillful badminton on display here from this court, from both teams. And they're incredibly well recovered, but Rosie's just going to run to the front. She's going to tap it down. She knows exactly what she wants to do with that point. She's going to do it.
A great lift serve there from York. A difficult thing to pull off against Henrik.
And done really well. Well, they lifted to Henrik's backhand. Again, a notorious sort of difficult area.
7-10 game here.
Yep.
Lancaster retake the serve.
They are swapping the shuttle. Again, we're not happy with that shuttle.
Break also on court number 2. Looks like York are in the deficit. 3-11.
3-11.
In the second set.
I'd be hoping that, second set. I mean, I'm not sure how they'll be feeling about this game. Maybe just trying to win as many points as possible. Rosie crossing it. Unfortunately, Henrik is there. Henrik is there, anticipating, already moving to that side before she's even hit it.
Great offensive work there from Lancaster. 8-10 game.
And a beautiful shot
return on the
Jerry.
serve there. Makes that 11-8.
Playing Henrik in his own game a little. We have seen that exact return from him many a time. And that is 11 to York. York leading as we go into the second half of this second game of the set. York will be hoping to win this one so that it goes to a third.
Important there. Like I say, if they were to drop this second set here, York as a whole would be trailing 3-1.
Which is an unfortunate place to be, I believe.
A lead like some of the leads that we saw from Lancaster yesterday in the badminton games. Difficult to overcome in that second and third set of games.
And it looks like York leading in the end court as well, going into their second set.
Court number 2 here.
Well done, Shirin. Incredibly well played. Theo trying to get such a strong defense from Zoe, but it's not quite going to go over. I mean, she is just an incredible player.
You had Zoe as your woman to watch on today, I believe.
I do have her, and I think you can see
Shots
why.
like that show why.
I saw her warming up, and it was impressive.
Very impressive. Return to court number 1 here. York serving 11-8 in the lead.
3-point lead.
You know, it's something you're happy with, but not.
I'd be, again, a 4-point lead.
Make that 4-point lead. Happier even.
Yeah. Lele, again, we've seen her rush that shot a couple of times, but I think she's really enjoying it, getting into it. Lots of smiles from this court. It's lovely to see everyone just enjoying a really good game of badminton. Again, Rosie really getting into the groove of these net shots. I mean, she will have been transitioning from playing women's doubles yesterday to mix, and it is a very different vibe. Again, look at that, pushing them out of position. Henrik at the front, Lele at the back, and just finding that space. Really strong from York coming into the second half.
A lot of the plays from the serves here, very impressive from York.
Henrik,
2 serves in a row.
Oh, incredibly impressive
from Lancaster.
I mean, I don't think Rosie expected him to return.
You heard a frustrated noise there. She did not think that was finding just short over the net.
So unlucky and beautiful from Jerry. Stumbling. Henrik's there though, and there we go. Jerry playing another net shot, moving for that
to
smash.
attack by York.
Such impressive offense from York. They've really got to drive, haven't they? They want to win this game.
And this 6-point gap here, a great opportunity for them to take that second set.
And there we go, 7. It's that momentum that they needed. So, again, we saw the momentum gained by Lancaster in the first game, and that carried them through. Let's see if we can see that same momentum from York. A little tap down from Henrik. Rosie finding it.
found
just
by
setting it up
Lancaster.
a little bit for Henrik to tap it down.
I think she knew. You
yeah,
saw a
she
little
saw
scuttle out of the
flinch
way. He saw a
as
scuttle
it
out of the way.
came. I mean, I'd
Who
be
can blame her?
flinching
Who can blame her?
if that was coming towards me.
Lancaster serving here, 10-16.
Yep. Here we go.
Finds the back.
Jerry.
Great return on the serve, but can't find the
good.
second
I mean,
time of going.
I mean, that was a great straight drive from Henrik. Yeah, I mean, it's again, like we said, same for York. Henrik pushing them out of position. He knows that Jerry doesn't want to be running like that, and he's seen it. He does it again, and it happens.
Oh no, finding that,
Testing
trying to make
that
that space
backhand.
on the back of the court, very,
right
very
in
difficult.
that back corner, so difficult to transition. But
Well
another
capitalised
body
there.
shot from return from the serve. What a great shot.
The points that York are winning, they're winning them quite quickly, especially
Yes.
towards the midpoint of this second set
And
here, on the serve here.
Oh,
Lovely little
cross
net
from
return there.
Henrik. A beautiful cross. Absolutely stunning. I mean, that was really impressive.
Serving here, Lancaster, 13-17.
Great
Just finds over the
net
net.
shot.
Return from
Oh!
York. Manages to make it despite the tumble,
Makes the
but just
return,
out.
But just a little too much power behind it. Such a shame.
14-17. Goes high. Jerry
That
has to go
backhand
backwards.
again. Yeah.
And you see
Testing that backhand.
a situation there for the York pair where they're torn apart a little bit. Jerry's got to walk forward and then walk backwards.
Yeah, and
Makes it, but the shot is much more difficult when you're late to it
Yeah.
like that.
Great serve from Lancaster there. Lele, really impressive serve.
And the deficit cut down to just 1 point here. Goes high from York. Lancaster, with a great
And
smash.
that is an equalising
Even game
point.
on 17.
Have we seen this before? I think we have.
On court number 2, where a lead opens
Lancaster,
up and
yeah.
Lancaster stay
Just
with it and
can-
manage to bring it back.
Just don't let it phase them. I mean, it is such a mental, great defence. Oh, it's just not going to go through.
The thing about the
Again.
game on court number 2 where we saw the exact same thing is that York were able to close it out in the end. Let's see if they're able,
So,
our pair on
yeah.
court number 1, able to do the same.
Great attack from Lancaster, though. I wonder if York can... I
Great
mean, that was an
return from very low.
insane cross backhand
Goes high from York.
from below.
And a great attack.
What an incredible player we are seeing. I mean, It's
How
hard
many
not
inches
to-
from the floor must that
I
shot have been
literally
on that
2
return?
inches. It's hard not to be...
Incredibly impressive. As your commentators get out of the
Yep.
way on the left-hand side of the court.
I don't want to be
High
anywhere
smashes
near
there from
this.
Lancaster. Doesn't
My
make
God,
it
it's
on the
so
third time of
scary.
trying.
Oh, it's a shame.
19-18 game
Absolutely
here.
horrifying sound.
Yeah, it's almost like
It's
the
like a
racket
whip.
makes like a whip noise when it
Yeah.
goes past you like that.
So impressive. I mean, I think, yeah, if
Goes
I
high at
had
the
to
back
choose
court.
a standout player from Lancaster, for me, it would be Henrik.
Henrik.
I think
And-
this weekend has been his weekend.
Oh yeah, and he's making a show of that here, bringing the deficit,
Yeah.
Overcoming the deficit,
Overcoming the
making it
deficit.
2018 game match point here for Lancaster.
Lancaster.
Goes high on the serve. Jerry with a great return for York.
They will want to equalise
Oh, that's a
here
crucial
to
point.
push it to 20 all.
York serve
Rosie
19.
serving to Lele. Will she flick her? I wonder.
We saw that a few in the earlier sets. No,
She
goes
will
short
not.
here, pushes to the back.
Okay,
And
and that
miscued on
is
the
the
return.
equalising point. York's still in it with a chance. They'll be playing to 22. Whoever wins this next point in for the chance of the match.
Good capitalisation from the serve there.
Excellent. And
from
that
Lancaster.
excellent from Lancaster. This is Lancaster match point.
21.
And
Net
a
return there,
stunning
finds it again.
return from Jerry.
On both times of asking when Jerry's had to find a point for the game to not be
He
over.
can find it.
Oh, makes it look very good while
just
doing
makes
it.
it look. Yeah.
Goes high on the
Flick
serve. Left,
Ooh,
but lands
left.
in.
That is match
Very
point
nice.
for York
22-21.
They
There's a
will
score here on
want-
court number 1.
to find this point.
Goes high
Flick,
on
Henrik.
Henrik.
Rosie.
And short
And
on the
that's
defense
game.
by Lancaster.
That is making this. This goes to a 3 game.
3 set
3
on
sets
court number 1.
for court number 1. What an incredible game. I mean, that was absolutely terrifying to watch, to be
And
honest.
very similar to the game we saw on court 2 just before.
It was almost exactly the same, I'd
With
say.
the score's almost exactly the same in
Yeah.
the middle of the middle of the game where the deficit is overcome. Lancaster,
Yeah.
it's a very impressive play towards the end, but can't close it out.
Jerry coming over, telling us he's tired.
We
We can tell.
we could tell. He's not
Which
playing
you
like a
couldn't
tired
tell. He
man.
doesn't play
He's
like
not
a
playing
tired
like a tired
no,
man.
But
He's going. I mean, maybe
I
the flick serve in
mean,
overtime. Maybe
yeah.
that's a tired play.
I don't know.
That's a
I
desperate
mean,
play.
he's
Works
such
a
a.
treat.
I mean, I don't think it is. I think nothing Jerry does is desperate. I think he really is always very much in control.
Oh god, a very impressive
I mean,
play
when you
towards
watch
the end of the
him,
game
yeah.
there.
When he needed to fight it, he could. I think Rosie as well. Really, just such a difficult task to be playing against Henrik.
being the person
as
sort
the
of the
front player.
Especially because he is so adept at those
He
high
is
smashes,
so-
but he's
and
also very delicate with those crosses.
kills, those kills and those crosses. And I do think as the front player, you are aware of that, and you are nervous of that.
You've got to be constantly alert in case it is coming short.
But yeah.
You know, we talk a lot about how space at the back is left and how much space to cover, but also the ball at the front equally is difficult.
Equally is, in fact, probably I'd
when
argue
you're looking
harder.
down the barrel at Henrik, yes, I think it's probably
at your face,
a
much harder
roll.
roll. And just, you can't see behind you. The player at the back can see everything. You at the front have to trust your partner implicitly that they can do and communicate what they need.
I think that's maybe an interesting thing to think about when you're looking at York scores for the changes that the pairs have seen. One of the changed pairs that currently, I believe, 0-4 on sets, being Theo and Sheeran. A changed pair going into play. When you're talking about trust and a pair that's not played together as much, that of course...
Theo and Sheeran, of course, have played together more than some.
But in the Roses training...
in Roses, it's not,
And
you
also
don't
the preparation,
I mean, Theo's not prepared for playing mixed. He's not.
Oh, Theo thought he was going to be kicking his feet up and cheering from the sidelines today. He
thought he was
takes his
going to be going
opportunities
out
as they
last
come.
night. Did not happen. Oh, great.
First point of the
such a
third set
shame.
here, miscued by the York
It's
pair.
okay. York
1-0
pair
lead for
comforting
Lancaster.
themselves. It's fine. Rosie with her hair clips, always fun.
Short serve there from Lancaster, goes high.
Oh,
well
what
found
a
there from
stunning
York.
drop from Jerry there. A short drop. Absolutely amazing. Right. And here we go. The York team coming along the sidelines, watching that game. Oh, and I can't even look.
One of those standard returns from Henrik. From the serve.
That
How many points must he win
he has
on the second
so
hit,
many
just straight
points
over
on
from
that
the
second serve.
Lovely delicate net shots.
Oh, Jerry trying to do it again
Johnny
and just
trying to find
can't.
the Henrik source.
Can't
Not quite finding it. 3-1 lead here from Lancaster early in the game.
Shout out to Torini, who's listening right now. Beautiful shot.
Push
Rosie,
to the back here.
Great attack.
Shot. Great opportunity
straight
to attack that from
down,
York.
straight towards the space. Or not even towards the space, straight towards the fence. Breaks through it easily. There's some conferring. Currently 2-3, Lancaster leading.
Serve here from York.
Serve.
Get everything back underway.
Henrik pausing for a second.
Oh, just short on the serve.
An
Clips the net
unfortunate
cord.
serve.
Trickles short.
This would have been absolutely perfect apart from that.
Goes high on the serve.
Rosie covering that space. Oh, just right in between the two.
Some nice play
It
early
was a
on from the
great
Lancaster
play
pair.
from Henrik there. Henrik serving to Rosie. Rosie,
Serve here, finds that
beautiful
return
push.
short.
That cross push straight into the the side tram line is so impressive.
That's the perfect space to find as well.
Yeah.
You saw that Henrik diving across for it, but you're making half the court to try and find that very short
so
shot.
impressive.
So difficult.
And he's doing this, trying to do the same.
He knows all about it. He knows all about it.
Oh, great
Finds the
interception from
defense
Lele
there.
at the front. We have to give it credit
Steps
where
forward
it's
into
due.
that.
Incredibly
Well
impressive.
found.
Takes the speed right off the shuttle. Rosie just can't
Nowhere
quite
near it
anticipate
now.
it. Oh, but she is going to anticipate that it's
Lands out there.
Well left from Rosie.
2-point game here. York
There we
4,
go.
Lancaster 6. York with the serve. Pushes
Nice.
that mid-court.
Great communication.
And
what
across
a
the
cross
court. Great
from
shot.
Jerry. Oh my God. Like pixel perfect.
Fine, knows where the space is,
see
finds it
We've got
perfectly
some
on the
great
backhand.
York support here.
Goes high on the serve, and Henrik makes
Lucky.
sure.
And
7-5. Lancaster with a 2-point lead.
He's going to get some good action shots, I
Yeah,
believe.
we got some low cameraman
hopefully.
action. What that mean? Short serve.
My
and
goodness.
finds it there
and
with
it's
just a little delicate
stunning
tap across the
every
net.
time. Absolutely stunning.
6-7 game here. York serving.
Yeah, Rosie serving for 6-7. Beautiful.
First short.
Oh my
Defense
God,
there.
what an incredible cross. I did not think he was going to be able to get that.
And lands just out.
And you can hear the frustration from Jerry. He can't believe that he's done that.
A point that York certainly feel like they should have been taken.
So unfortunate.
Still only a 2-point
A
game
lot
here
of
early on in the
support,
third
a lot
set.
of tension in this set.
Down the tram, just
backhand,
wide.
that backhand.
3-point game. Lancaster serving 9. York 6. Jerry to
Lele
receive.
serving. So
At the back.
a thick shot from Rosie. Lovely.
Just finds
lovely
in
thin shot
on
from
the
Jerry.
York defense. 7-9. Rosie pushed back and then back forward there. Manages to do both quite effortlessly.
Yeah. Jerry serving. Great defense
And
from Lele.
down.
But Rosie kills it. She's right in position for that panic lift.
Perfect
and she can
spacing
kill
there
it.
by York.
Great stuff. Really good.
Close to a tie
Here
game
we
here.
go.
9-8.
9-8.
Lancaster still with the lead.
Lancaster with the 1 point lead. Rosie gonna
Goes high to the
lift
back
that.
court. Goes for it late.
Oh
And
my
that's a
god.
point. We look like Lancaster willing to leave that to maybe land out on the back. Decided very late to try and swing
I mean,
it.
that's just testament to skill as a player, isn't it?
But
That you
it's a
can
very
make those
impressive still backcourt
decisions.
shot. So late.
Yeah.
Goes high on the serve and miscued
A
out.
little bit out there. I am a little bit.
Half time here.
I think
See a
that's
little bit of a
hard. They
breather.
will be
Court swap.
swapping. We will have Lancaster over here. Hopefully not swinging too close to our faces.
That backhand.
We
scary.
shall see. What a game so far, though. I mean, it is really, really exciting.
8-11. After the second set where we saw Yorkville quite ahead of a lead, we've seen a narrow lead for Lancaster that they've been able to maintain throughout.
I'd be intrigued to see how that goes.
Some water breaks here. Some words of advice from teammates on the side court from York. The support's all gathered around. Going into the final game of the second set of games here. Now, back on court, both pairs here.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff.
Now, what I want to know, is this game deciding 4-2
I don't
or 5-1?
know. I wish we could find out.
That's what I want to know, because 5-1, of course, would decide the day.
Would decide the game.
It would decide the whole day, in which point you've got a set of games after this for each pair where you're playing for pride more than you're playing for more than you're playing for the actual Rose's points. Serve there from Lancaster. Capitalise. 8-12. Serving here from Lancaster. 12 high from Jerry.
Great,
good offense there from York.
Kill from Rosie at the front. Just a perfect trajectory.
Puts that
Straight
lead down
down,
to 3
crisp,
points.
clean, perfect.
Rosie serving here for York.
Great low
9-13.
serve. Jerry, what a beautiful.
And push there
great
from Rosie.
push from Rosie.
Knows just when to change the pace. Perfect.
Rosie aggressive at that front. Very impressive. Only a 2 point lead to Lancaster now. Rosie serving for 10. There's that push we've seen from Henrik. Again, it's just such a dominant shot.
And it's an impossible situation to find yourself in when you've got so many points that Henrik's able to win from these serves, but going high is, of course, such a risk. How do you make it out of that? Jerry not able to return the favour from the short serve. 4 points there. Lancaster leading 14-10.
Lele serving. Great push. Jerry's going to find it.
Gets there late.
Oh,
defense makes it over.
What a stunning defense.
Push to the back. Just out at the back, it would seem.
Yeah, and they're going to call it out as well,
5 point game. This is the largest lead that Lancaster have opened up in this third set. Point number 1.
It's been pretty close so far. Oh, what a stunning. That's the shot we've seen from Jerry as well. And he is perfect on
delicate across net play.
Right, Jerry serving 11.
11-15 is the score.
And that's it. Rosie
gets that miscue defense from Lancaster. Great capitalization.
That shot there. Very exciting. 12-15.
Cut down to 3 point lead here for Lancaster.
Behind.
Jerry to serve for York. And a great push forward there.
Jerry anticipating the
How
other
many times
way.
can you say it?
And it's just.
It's such a tricky puzzle to try and solve here.
It's hard to watch.
And
as
only
York
5 points to try and solve it, Just miscued wide there from Jerry on the return from the serve. 5 point lead here for Lancaster. 17-12. Gonna have to pick themselves back up here if they want to find their way back into this game. York serve
Flick
high.
Serve. Oh, drop
high
from Rosie.
again.
Really good. Beautiful attack.
And miscued out on the left. A little bit of a chuckle.
So unlucky, but that was the plan. 18-12. That is a 6 point lead. We've seen them come back from worse.
Lancaster can't find the defense. Great smash by Jerry for York.
Jerry. I mean, Lele did have her racket to it, just couldn't get it over.
I mean, the difference of maybe an inch or two, and you're finding a perfect defense there.
The skill of both these players is just absolutely insane.
Trying to
Another
push
lift,
to the backcourt.
and look at that stunning reset from the Lancaster pair. You know,
Jerry
Lele
walking
being
forward
pushed
here.
to the back, making
Big smash
it
found back.
That's it. Great
and
defense
a lovely
from
rally
York.
here. Just miscued there.
What a
on
rally,
the push.
Though.
Great rally. Lancaster able to withstand a lot of pressure there from both Jerry and Rosie. Find their opportunity, force a mistake. And now, 19-13. Get a change of the shuttle.
New shuttle, fresh shuttle.
6-point gap here.
6-point gap. I mean, what was the gap the last set? It was 20...
On the final few points, I think by that point it was much closer, but we did see a 6-point gap in the middle of the game.
I'm wondering, and that's
Return
that beautiful
not found
cross
by
from
Lancaster,
Rosie.
making that 5.
Seen that.
This would not be the first time a 6-point gap has been overcome. It would be if York were able to take it the first time a 6-point gap has been overcome, and the pair that have done it have gone on to win the game.
On to win,
it's a big task to ask them to take that gap and then to keep going with it. Lovely serve from Jerry.
By Lele, it was going to be short. Beautiful movement.
Jerry with the drive, can't be found by Lancaster.
Strong attack.
4 points now.
Again, just short of that net. 15-19, 4 points. Jerry serving.
Lovely across serve, but
Rosie
just a miscue there from the York defense.
Quite getting it.
And walked straight into it, knew where it was going to be returned to.
Sometimes those things just happen.
Sometimes your brain's a little bit too quick for your body. It happens. She knew exactly what to do, just couldn't find it.
Great return. That's that
return. 16-20.
Well done.
We've got match point here for Lancaster.
Match
York
point
able to take the point,
Lancaster.
retake the serve.
They'll be wanting to
Crucial
close
points here.
this.
Push to the back.
Oh my God.
Find on the defense from York, but miscued by Rosie on the defense for York. And that's a 21-16 game here on court number 3.
That will be set to Lancaster.
And game.
What a game to watch, to end on. It's some really difficult stuff towards the end, I think.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, that's, at least for the Roses points, game done. Getting some confirmation here on if we're looking at a 4-2 or a 5-1 on the day here for mixed doubles.
4-2.
4-2.
So
still all to play
for.
You see all these eyes on one court. I thought there were Roses points on the line. But no, which is the good thing is you saw some frustrated play there from Rosie at the end, a few miscues.
But she's going to go into
to get
that
back into it. Yeah,
game.
Of course.
I mean, stronger than ever, I think.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, throughout that game, some great play.
Impressive.
Towards the end of a difficult game like that, you're going to see some fatigue plays. That's the way it's going to go.
I mean, I just think these pairs are just so evenly matched, really. York and Lancaster. I mean, I could really go either way. A lot of luck involved as well as skill. You know, seeing those net tumbles, seeing those serves dropping. Like, I really think those points going out, so many of them is just so close.
Oh yeah,
it's such a
your decisions they're making on whether to go or whether to stay are splitting hairs. Yeah,
like
100%.
Literally could go either way.
And you see a lot of difficult calls that were made in that game. You didn't see too many. A few times yesterday, especially in the men's doubles, you saw a few incorrect calls. I think there'd be much better judgment here from the players in mixed doubles on when to go, when to not go on some of those out calls.
Well, I think you see a lot of synergy in all these players.
Maybe it's an experience thing. Like say, we do have a lot of very experienced players playing here in the mixed doubles.
Although, again, not so much Roses training mixed pairs. Like,
not with each other, but seeing a lot of fourth
But like
years.
playing a lot of mixed is obviously helpful. I mean, there's not loads in Bucks, is there? I mean, there's Bucks Nationals and that's it.
Yeah.
It's mixed. So you don't really competitively get to practice it as much.
I mean, from a personal perspective, knowing when that shuttle is going to, like, when you're playing on such fine margins, these are players, especially, you know, players like Theo and Sharon, both fourth years. They've played a lot of badminton over the past 4 years at a very high level.
An incredible amount.
They've got the experience of all of these shots. Trying to make those judgments is much easier for them. I think we see such some experienced pairs like this
again, Lancaster, lots of experienced pairs as well. Lots of experienced players.
So the state of affairs going into our final set of games, Lancaster leading 4-2 after that final third set on court number 1. So Lancaster only need to take one game to take all 3 Roses points that are available here.
Who are Theo and Sharon going to be playing against?
As they're warming up on court number 3.
The
final pair, would it be Lele?
It would
the pair that we've just seen in front of us?
It would be Henrik and Lele.
And Lele.
They played Nam and Tracy, and they played Zoe and Will.
Who, coming off of a win into Sharon and Theo, who I believe are yet to take a set.
And
currently they're emoting on the sideline. I'm not going to say what I just saw. I don't think it would be fit for radio. We're seeing some confident players coming out of the Lancaster support players. Some as Sharon and Theo warm up. Now, they're looking over. Theo and Sharon warming up here, of course, trying to get match ready. But how is this making you feel? If you're on the court there, you're maybe a little bit low on confidence.
People just giggling.
Your competition coming into the game are feeling very good about themselves. How's that making you feel?
Unfortunately, I think Lancaster has every right to kind of be
they're
giggling.
Feeling good coming to this.
They can feel themselves. But I still believe in the York pairs. I think we can see, this could go either way.
Oh, of course.
I still believe.
It would be.
And we've got some more York supporters turning up now.
Yeah,
for
maybe that's the
last
final
set.
boost. The final boost they need.
We're actually seeing. I mean, there's a sea of red over here, but I'm seeing a lot more white over there.
There we go.
It's all
Try and
right.
get some equally enthusiastic
Now, of
support
course,
from the
this
York
is the
crowd.
last 3 sets that everyone will play, so tensions will be higher. This is it, if that makes sense. So it will be the seeded 3s versus seeded 3s, 2v2s and 1v1s. So yeah, third court we are it must be Theo and Shirin versus Henrik and Lele. Second court will be Rosie and Jerry versus Nam and Tracy. And then on this court, it will be Emily and Leon, who we've seen do really well so far for York, versus Zoe and Will, who we've also seen dominate for Lancaster. I mean, I'm really interested to see how this goes.
Am I right in saying Emily and Leon, the pairs, have taken York's 2 victories so far?
Yes.
So
Emily, again, also part of the big victories yesterday in the women's A's, so a really strong player for York.
So in the
with,
ones game, it's going to be interesting coming into this. 2 pairs bereft of a win on court 2 and 3, knowing that if they lose, the game is out of their teammates' hands. It's got to be down to them. It's got to be down to all of them.
I mean, York again was hoping for a 3-6, and they're only 1 game away from that.
So there is an element of even if it goes that way.
I think all our players will be happy today. Lancaster and York have played so well this entire badminton weekend. I think they'll be just going away having had a good time, having played as well as they can.
This would be, I believe, the 3rd roses in a row where Lancaster have taken York on the badminton.
I thought York won last year for badminton.
Oh, of course, it was women's bees. It was women's bees. This is my commentating experience of commentating women's bees yesterday.
Yeah.
It was a very strong matchup, especially mixed doubles on the Sunday yesterday. You saw some of the players that we're seeing today. I believe we saw Henrik.
Men's doubles, open doubles yesterday. There's lots of players from Lancaster are returning here for another year of roses. I mean, comparatively, our team feels a lot younger. I mean, we do have lots of veteran players, but we also have a lot of young players who are, young in the sense of first year, second year, not third and fourth like some of these.
I believe that you saw last year both Henrik and Nam competing at York for the mixed doubles. And you'd imagine they've got those pairs.
The men's.
Yeah, so you've got that year, I guess 2 years now almost, that you've got a lead on these pairs. Some of these pairs that are coming into today with the first time that they will have trained for roses as a pair.
Exactly.
So
first time they might have played badminton since coming to uni, like stuff like that. I mean, we've got no one on team today is first year?
No, I don't believe so.
Well, I mean, technically Jerry is.
Yes.
Technically.
He doesn't quite count.
But yeah, other than that, I think not for York at least. I don't know.
No. And that's the interesting thing about competitions like this is of course it is just potluck. You aren't able to sign players in, you aren't able to get players dropped. It is purely whoever you've got coming through at the time, and then they're gone.
Yeah.
That's the interesting thing when we're talking about the pair at the bottom, Shirin and Theo. Obviously, after this year, both gone. The team will change after that. The team has changed before as players have left. Yeah. It's just the potluck of how it goes for something like roses.
Ephemeral nature of university team sports, isn't it really? I mean, both will be wanting to leave a sort of legacy, I believe.
And they've been given that opportunity here. It's still in their hands.
I would say they both have.
It's still certainly in their hands.
Although I'd love to see some actual action happening, because there's only so long we can talk about.
And the crowd has grown here. We've got a growing crowd.
I mean, there's also table tennis over the other side that
I wish.
I'm not as interested in. I think badminton most interesting.
Yeah.
Some net tweaks taking place.
Getting some movement back towards some courts, perhaps.
Yeah.
Back on court number 1, just underneath us.
Yeah.
Some handshakes over the net. As it looks like we might be getting back underway. At least Lancaster looking ready.
Lancaster feeling probably more ready.
Bit of a huddle for York. Maybe try and get the spirits back up. Trailing 2 games. Exactly. Maybe they need an extra minute before they're feeling quite themselves.
More time.
And we're getting confirmation from the York benches that we are in fact being listened to. We'll be watching our commentary. Of course, we are asked for impartiality. Not always easy, both being York girls. Jerry returning to court number 2 here.
You, Bedan. Okay, it's not working. I'm trying to.
We got nothing. Got to double check the audio here.
Where's my? Right,
Returning players
actually...
to court number 1 and court number 2. A little bit of conferring over the court in between the York and York and Lancaster players. Some warming up as well. Court number 1 looks most likely ready to go. You've got Will and Zoe going to be playing on court number 1 for the first time today, as we're getting back underway. Jerry and Rosie making their way over will be our final game on court number 1. This is the ones versus ones matchup.
No, it's Emily and Leon on court number 1.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah,
Jerry's over there
which
on the
we
midcourt.
haven't seen yet.
Court number 1 here, and that looks most likely to be the one underway quickest here.
Here we go. Some warming up.
Now, for York, this is the pair that has taken 2 wins thus far. This is the pair that you need to take their third. You need them to go unbeaten on the day if you want any chance of taking all 3 points here, all 3 Roses points. It's going to be a difficult. It's going to be a difficult thing to ask ones versus ones, especially because the Lancaster ones pair also coming into this with 2 wins. 2 pairs absolutely full with confidence based on their performance on the day.
I mean, so both 2 wins, isn't it?
Both 2 wins, yeah.
This is the game for them, in my
both of
opinion.
the Roses points, but also you want to leave Roses undefeated. If you've gone to Roses on your mix, 1 or 3, you could hold your head up high, even if those Roses points go the other way.
I mean, definitely, I would say so.
Warming up here on court number 1. Court number 2 looks like we're back to play as well.
Yep. Warming up.
Court number 3 still
waiting.
waiting.
Yeah, still waiting on court number 3. There's another commentator coming over, Verdant, who will hopefully be talking.
We're getting some swapperoo.
We're potentially swapperoo.
We're getting some changes. We can finally bring the vocal support for one of these universities that they desperately need. You know.
It will be good, which will be exciting, I believe. Here we go. Oh.
Court number 3 still absent. Theo and Sharon,
Theo and Sharon seem to be looking ready, pointing, gesturing.
They looked very ready before when the games were still going. They were warming up on
it looks
court
like
number 3.
Henrik wanting to watch the table tennis. Fair enough.
And Fair enough. There's a lot going on at Roses to keep yourself entertained.
Maybe supporting friends, supporting people you know.
Maybe you just really likes the sport.
Yeah, just really likes table tennis. Oh my gosh, what a strong...
Some of the smashes on even just the warm-up players, they're getting themselves back
brilliant.
fit.
Right.
Truly incredible.
We're going to introduce Verdant, who would you like to do some chatting?
Hello, I'm Verdant. Hi.
That is quite an introduction. We're getting a swapping of the commentary team here for the final games here.
Kai, right?
Kai, right. We're live.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. State of affairs going into the final set of games. We've got a 4-2 lead for Lancaster as we're getting towards getting back underway.
Yeah, York still have a chance.
Oh, still got a chance.
Definitely,
It's going to be a difficult task of asking. Currently got 2 pairs going without a win for York on court number 2 and court number 3.
That's right.
Game underneath us here. The number 1's matchup for both universities. Both 2-0 in records on the day.
Yeah, both pairs really strong here. Putting out a great performance.
Practice
serves going out, yeah.
Practicing some serves here.
It's always nice to get them out of the way before you start, to be honest.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to be the first game that we've got going on the bottom. And a few more seconds till we're ready for service. I think we still have players watching the table tennis on the other side of the court, so we're not quite there, but we won't be held.
It's always great showing some support.
Yeah, you know, university solidarity, that's what we like to see. And we're ready to go. York serve first. Level.
Ooh.
Miscued there
that was
from Lancaster.
A lovely idea, to be honest. Great space.
1 point lead here from York early on.
1 point. And done it this time. It's in, yeah.
Second time of asking.
Put away.
Finds it. Service here from Lancaster. Lovely short. Ooh. Finds the mid-court. From the back, York.
That's it, yeah.
Short on the return.
Making that 2-1. Around well there, yeah.
2-1. Service from Lancaster. Lovely net shot there. Goes high. Back court from York. Can't find the push, can Lancaster. Making that a 2-2 game. York retake the service. Will and Zoe here for Lancaster.
Wow, great lift.
Finds it back court.
Space. Yep.
See some clears here. Looking for that cross court. Smash just miscued wide. Lancaster retake the lead. 3-2 here.
Feels like both teams are still trying to find their rhythm here, trying to find what they want to do.
High serve.
Oh,
Lovely
wow.
return there.
Great shot by Leon.
Leon there, just over the head. Delicate shot. Trickles over the net.
Yeah.
3-3.
Keeping the game tight.
Lovely short serve.
Ooh.
Miscue on the return. 4-3.
Yeah, they're really
Lancaster
going
lead.
for that mid-court, aren't they?
I mean, you're going to have to see a lot of that, trying to pull these pairs apart.
Yeah.
That's the space that they're going to be able to find. Net
wow.
shot. Again, that same space. You've seen them focus that space
I
on
know.
York's right, Lancaster's left in the mid-court. Seems to be where they're going to try and push York here, where they're seeing some gaps opening up. 5-4 lead here.
Yeah, we've noticed it. I wonder when they will.
Out the
well
back
left.
from York.
There we go, there we go.
4-5. 1 point
a
deficit here.
yeah.
York retake the service. Serve here. Short. Push into the mid.
Great drive. Keeping it on
And
his backhand.
great push there.
Yeah.
Lancaster not wanting to give up any space just by the net.
Controlled the rally really well.
4-6 here. Lancaster 2-point lead. Takes serve. Delicate net push to the back of York. Drop there, not able to make it over from the back.
I think normally you wouldn't expect to see so many lifts in a game, but it is the second day. All these players have played quite a bit. I think they're slightly tired, yeah.
Tired, also quite nervy. This
Exactly.
is, as I say, a very important game as far as Rose's points are concerned. Good rally here, just queued out by the York pair.
So close, so close.
8-4 lead, building up a bit of a gap here. Our
Yeah.
Lancaster keep the serve. Lovely push down there
Yeah,
from the
just-
Lancaster pair,
Just
making that 5.
vibes-wise, we're seeing York here still trying to find themselves, but Lancaster seem pretty comfy.
I mean, this, you would imagine, based on the records, this is the strongest deceptive
Yeah.
shot, not able to find it there, making that 10-4. You'd imagine this is the strongest pair
Yeah.
for Lancaster that York have had to face,
Yeah.
and
I
the
mean,
results were certainly...
Just watching the
Show that.
games, I think we've got definitely the strongest women on the team here.
Oh, by far.
By far, which is really, really intimidating.
Lara's player to watch today was Zoe.
Yeah, yeah.
5-point lead here for Lancaster, but York retake the serve. 5-10.
I'm with her on that. Oh, wow.
Too short there on the return from the serve from Lancaster.
Yeah, exactly. The player saying it could have been short. I mean, they really just go for it. You don't want to risk it, so...
Especially not at this stage of the day. Goes high, backhand return, capitalised.
Yeah, good to cover for it, but unfortunate on the return.
Difficult when you find yourself in those spaces for York in the back of the court on the backhand, trying to find such a perfect return that Lancaster can't walk onto it.
No, exactly.
11-6 at the half. Strong showing from Lancaster.
Yeah, York really have to find something here to turn around.
Looking across to the other courts, looking like we're seeing a bit more of an even game. Court number 3 is 5-5 right now. Sheeran and Theo looking for their first win. Court number 2.
Oh, wow. Put away by Theo.
Jerry's pair down a point. Like we say, all of these pairs need to find a win here if York are going to take the 3 Roses points available for mixed doubles badminton. Sheeran miscue with the response on court number 3. Short there from York on court 2 at the same time. We'll get back underway here on court number 1. 2 shuttles on the court. give it a second, decide which one's better. There we are.
There we are, there we are.
11-6, Lancaster service. Looking at the serve here, goes high.
Good for a flick.
Again with that drop on the return from the high
yeah,
serve.
second time from Leon.
Great pushing here from Lancaster.
Yeah, they
Good
might be a bit
offense
more
there.
comfy flicking it if all they're going to get is a drop.
I think you'll see, should we see a third time of asking, a switch up there on the return.
Definitely.
Goes high. Lovely net shot there.
Oh, unfortunate
return
contact with the floor there.
makes the return very low, but just skews out. 13-16 here. Lancaster with the service. Very short. Push into the back right court. Again, willing to take up.
Wow.
Not willing to relent any space there, Lancaster. Trying to hold the offense as they're pushing York backward. Just miscues the response straight
maybe
into the
too
net.
offensive in that instance.
Maybe willing to play a bit of a different shot. But a 6-point lead here.
Oh.
Queued out, make that a 5-point lead.
Net cord there maybe caused a bit of confusion.
Manages to get there, but not a great response.
Yeah. Every
13.
millisecond counts.
Great return there. Goes high.
Whoa,
Defensive shot there from Lancaster.
Great backhand cross court.
14-18. Lancaster retake the service. 6-point gap here is the largest we're seeing on any of the
beautiful
courts.
serve.
Back in that mid-court, gets lifted to York's back. Lovely smash. Put to that back right space again. Lovely drive.
They worked really well to create a gap there on the court.
Willing to work the back of the court until they can take that space at the front. Both players more than willing to find that lift to the mid, and you do expect Lancaster to take advantage of a shot like that.
Unfortunate short lift, yeah. Gonna be put away.
16-8 right now is the score. Lancaster with the service.
At this point, it's just best to try and keep your mental for the next game, I think.
Yeah, you're trying to figure out what works, what doesn't.
Exactly.
You're looking at the first set to be dropped by York. Little net. Great net kill there from Lancaster. That's 18-8 on my count.
That's right.
Service here. Lancaster goes high.
Oh.
Gets there late. Looks as though maybe he was willing to leave that. Goes for it late.
Yeah,
not quite
didn't
there.
know, honestly. Could have been out.
I mean, you've seen them focus that shot a few times now. It's the third time in the first set we've seen that lift serve. 20.
You were right. It was different a third time.
He gave it a different go.
Yeah.
Got some conferring about the count. 28 by the player's count. I think he is right.
Yep.
This is match point for Lancaster. Goes high mid-court. Lovely little delicate
Finished up the
trickle
first
over the
set.
net. First set for Lancaster. 21-8. Dominant fashion on court number 1. This is a pair that have not been beaten today. Don't look as though they're going to start now. York going to have to figure themselves out before they're going into this next game.
Absolutely. I mean, such a strong pairing. Such a strong pairing. Normally you try and find weaknesses in the lady side of the court, but absolutely none given here.
So aggressive as well. Both players willing to move around each other almost effortlessly.
Yeah.
Got those cues down.
Yeah.
Got those cues down perfectly. Turning to court number 2 here. Seeing a 14-13 game, much closer on the first set.
Wow. Just unable to reach that.
York even it out at 14-14. York service. Again, every game here vitally important when York cannot afford to drop a game without dropping the whole day for mixed doubles. Short on the serve, 15-14 Lancaster. And short on the serve from Lancaster, giving it back. 15
really short rallies, yeah.
So all laughs, it's all laughs.
Reset back into the game.
For York. Good push here, finds that front court. Jerry diving forward.
Great lift.
Big smash. Just trickles over.
Wow.
Net cord and over.
Incredible.
What can you do with that?
Absolutely
what
nothing.
What can you do with that? We're back underway on court number 1 in the second set. Lancaster service into the net. First point for York. Very important point after the way the first game went on the second set.
Definitely good to try and get a mental reset. You can see Emily doing that as she serves.
Serving one love. Backhand there from Lancaster.
A bit
finds
of confusion, yeah.
Miscue there. You saw a duck, you saw a very late shot. Doesn't find the shot he's looking for.
No, Leon usually great with the recovery shots.
Left
short serve.
And short.
Luckily left, yeah.
2-1. Paul Lancaster's service gives York the lead. But there you see, they'll give you a few, but not many.
Yeah, not many
Perfect
at all.
response from Lancaster, evening it out, 2-all. Serving 2 here. Lovely short play. Goes to the back, finds that front space. Pushing here are York.
Maintaining the attack.
Need to make the most of this advantage.
Great
Goes
deep
high
shot.
again.
This defense is spectacular. Back on the attack now. Smashing front court. Can they control it?
Managed to switch that tempo.
Oh, wow.
2 frames and finds the arm. Now, an amazing rally decided by 2 frame shots in the end.
You love to see it. You love to see it.
Difficult for the York pair. 3-2 lead here for Lancaster with the service.
It's really important here that they don't lose the confidence. Early days still.
Unfortunate on the drop there by York. Knows he should have done better there. It's a 4-2 lead for Lancaster. Service here. Take a minute and we're back into it. Short here. Gets tapped just back over. Looking to find that space at the front. The push for the back. Just miscued by Lancaster. 3-4 game. York retake the service. Some crucial points at the beginning here, going both ways. A much closer game than the first would appear. Serve flicked and flicked too much.
First flick we've seen in a while on this court.
Oh, I believe the first flick that the York pair have attempted, even in that first game. Didn't see many.
Yeah.
Push them to the back, and the smash isn't quite there from Lancaster.
No.
5-4 game. York with the service.
It might be in their best interest actually to keep him at the back.
Seen a few miscues, even in that first set. Lovely net shot there from York.
So tight.
Nice drop.
Great defense by Lancaster, moving Leon around.
Able to push forward.
There you go.
Dig themselves out of trouble. Great defense from Lancaster. Not be able to find it on the last time of asking.
Just cut it off. Excellent.
Able to withstand a lot of pressure, the Lancaster pair.
Yeah, definitely.
But keep them barraged. there's only so much they can do.
I mean, as soon as you saw Emily put herself into that rally, she was able to kill it. I think they're moving Leon around a lot and trying to keep Emily out.
6-5 game here. York able to even it up. Drops the point from the service. Lancaster serving 6. Break on court 2. Seem to be watching court 1. Lovely short serve. Smash returned. Lovely backhand. Looked, let that get very low.
He did indeed.
Very well could have been left.
Could have been. Coast to coast though, they moved him all the way.
And he'll be sure that on second time going, could have got a better shot from that space. 7-5 here for Lancaster. Smash from the back and looked to just land out. Delicate little shot across court.
Excellent idea though.
6-7. York service.
Let's see what they can do.
Not being able to open a lead like the first game of Lancaster, but a steady 1-point lead at all times almost. 2 points.
Short rallies as well. Not really exploded out.
I mean, I think that speaks a tetchy sort of feeling about this game. You said you've not seen many flick serves on this court. This York pair knows that if they lose this set, day is done.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true.
You don't want to be the one that went for the flick serve, get smashed straight down your throat. 6-8.
No. So
Lancaster
hard
serve
to play normally when you know you've got that kind of pressure on you.
Net play there. Gets pushed to the back.
Great clear.
Goes for the clear. Lands just in. 9-6 here. Lancaster with a 3-point lead. I believe the largest lead they've opened up in the second set.
So true,
on court 1. Miscue there.
Yeah, the York pair seems to be getting in their own heads at the moment.
Difficult when you feel that gap opening up and you know how important this game is. 10-6.
Exactly.
Goes high here. Cleared again. Lovely shot there.
They've got Emily involved now in the rallies, but they've done it by pushing her back. Yeah, she's done a really good job by clearing out there.
I wonder if that's a deliberate change or just the way the rallies have gone, able to get Emily more in the play.
To be honest, I think it is just a change because it was working with moving Leon around. They're just switching it up a bit.
Great smash from mid-court there by Lancaster.
Not much Emily can do about it.
11-7. Looking like we're going to see a drinks break at the half of this first game. Strong lead by Lancaster. You'd say certainly worth their lead in this second set on first court.
Yeah, they've put everything into it. Even when the rallies got tough, they stayed in. They've won some. York have won some, but not as many. They just need to figure out what they're doing. I think Emily seems to be getting caught at the front or the mid-court quite a lot while Leon's moving around the back. Something needs to be done about their rotations.
And a pair as strong going into this, the Lancaster pair, they're going to notice things like that. They're going to be able to make most of that space.
Yeah.
You can't keep playing the same way for the entire game, especially when you're looking at deficit 11-7 right now.
Exactly.
All eyes on court number 2. Looking 7-5 game.
Ooh.
First set, I believe, taken by York.
Wow.
So if they were able to take the second set, that would at least take some of the pressure off that the games won't be decided here.
Players walking back on.
Return to action on court number 1. Lancaster with service, 11-7. Strategizing out the way. Ready to get back into it. Ready to receive the serve. Goes high.
Another flick, another drop.
Smash that. Unfortunate. Finds herself in a good position there. Does Emily for York. Just miscues the return.
Caught a stray.
12-7. 5-point gap here. Goes some mid-court play. Some delicate play here. Goes high. Lancaster on the offense. Makes the most of it.
He did absolutely well there to keep them at the front and push them at the back.
Knows that their chance will come if they're able to stay in those mid-court rallies like that. Big smashes at the back of the court. 13-7. Lovely shot there. Having to dig herself out of trouble.
Let's see what Lancaster can do.
In the front by
Great
York.
not shot.
Deceptive shot there down the line. Drop. Perfect drop there. York closed that gap.
Yeah, just 5 points now.
Lovely bit of play.
Absolutely. It seems like they can get the shots back. It's just about moving the players around.
Yeah, you see that opportunity given to them there. 2 lovely deceptive shots. Great return from the serve.
Superb.
Back to 6-point gap. Lancaster 14, York 8 on court number 1. Service ready here. Lifted mid-court. Lovely drop over the net. Pushes York to the front. Gets cleared. Can they take advantage? The shot, the return from York in the mid-court.
Yeah, just a bit late to that shot there. ended up slicing it, not making its way through.
Knows he should have done better there. See a few practice motions. 15-8. Lovely return. Can they take advantage of what should be their point? Opportunities to go forward.
Leon's
Lancaster stay in it and make the most.
Opportunities. I think Leon had a chance to kill it there.
And you hear from the big shots from the Lancaster players, they know that they were on the back foot there, and they managed to make the most of it. Takes the point there. 8 point
moments
gap.
like these where it just feels like Lancaster can't do anything wrong.
Oh.
And York can't do anything right. It's just...
You see some really adept defending. They know if they can keep these rallies going, they will get their chance. You see that there. The gap now 9 points. Great offensive play there.
Coming in to take it.
Just walking in, closing that space, making it such little gaps, such few gaps to sort of return into when the Lancaster pair are so confident in walking forward like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Service here, 18-8. Lancaster with a 10-point lead, make that 11.
Just short of the net cord there.
We're 2 points away from the day being decided here. If York go down 2-0, that is 5 games Lancaster. 1 point away from 5 games Lancaster here. In which case all 3 Roses points for our mixed doubles game will go Lancaster's way. Service on 20 in the mid-court. Push forward, lovely net shot, Lancaster fine there.
That was it, match point.
And that second set found from Lancaster, handshakes over the net. If I'm right, that is 3 Roses points Lancaster's way.
That's 5 games, 1
5-2 lead for Lancaster. Of course, still got action over on court number 2, court number 3. These games for these players will matter just as much, you know. Still a lot in this for them personally.
Definitely.
Court number 2, 15-10. Lancaster with the service. I believe. Trying to get a confirmation on which way 15-10 is going.
I think it might be 11-15.
11-15?
Yeah, she took the serve on the left.
So now we're seeing 16-11 York's way. York retake the service. There we go.
Nice.
Court number 2. Jerry to serve, 16. Mid-court, lovely delicate net return there from Jerry. 6-point gap opening up here. Believe if they take this, that's the game as well after taking the first set.
Oh, great, wow.
Leaves that shot to go out. 18-11 on court number 2. Jerry to serve, goes high. Flicks returned. York,
absolutely
great
dominated
action.
that rally, yeah.
As soon as the serve was flicked, it was almost like choreographed, be the word you'd use.
Similar to how Lancaster looked on this first court. I mean, York looked completely in control of this game.
Miscued there on the defense from Lancaster. Believe we've got match point on court number 2. Can't find it there from Jerry, trying to stay off court number 3.
Stay on his feet.
Don't want to, you know, be diving into Lancaster players. They don't like it when you do that.
No.
Flick serve, finds the return. Backhand from the back court. Difficult shot to get over, doesn't quite find it.
Close this off now, yeah.
20-13, steady lead, 7 points. Not going to be too worried about shots like that.
No, definitely not.
Lovely net shot there. Jerry from the back with the drop.
There we go.
And that's game on court number 2.
Error to close it off, yeah.
Game on court number 2. Getting some side switching. Does this mean that's not game on court number 2? One pair has walked off. One pair has walked to the other side of the court. Game all.
Oh, is it? Yeah, right. Okay. Going to a third set.
Going to a third set. I thought we'd taken the first set on court number 2. That's the unfortunate thing about being stuck in front of court number 1. You get to see some great games when it's 1s versus 1s. You look up after 1 versus 1s is finished. Truly, no idea what's going on court number 2 or court number 3. Checking in with court number 3 now. Theo and Sheeran chasing their first win on the day. Lancaster with the service. Sheeran cross net. Steps forward there does Theo. Finds the gap. Just wide.
Just wide, yeah.
Lancaster on the service. Looking like... Now, I know Theo and Sheeran are down on the game on the bottom court.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at 2 pairs here that, I don't know, aren't really supposed to be playing, to be honest.
It's a difficult situation when you've got injuries.
Exactly.
But very experienced players.
Yeah, wow.
Players that have put in a lot coming into Roses.
Henrik doing really well to persevere.
Yeah, certainly. After his performance yesterday in the men's doubles, a pain performance that he managed to get some great results out of despite injury.
Yeah.
Theo, lovely net court shot, trickles over. Looks like we're getting back underway on court number 2.
Oh, yes. Carrying on now. Lancaster just won the point. Henrik getting ready to serve. Everyone just seems to be talking a bit about strategy, trying to organise. Meanwhile, on court 2, we seem to be resuming their game, going into the third set.
You said they were lost the first set. Yeah.
They did lose the first set.
Reggie's grabbing a shuttle and getting ready to serve. Just going underway.
Returning to action.
Here we go.
Third set here. York with a serve.
Great return of serve. Yeah. I mean, I've seen it everywhere. I think a lot of today's story has been the first serve being taken early and just being put away. I mean, as soon as you get access to that side court in the front, take advantage of it.
I think it's something that Lancaster have been really adept at doing.
Yeah.
Henrik, when he was playing on court number 1 in front of us, currently playing on court number 3, so many of his points, maybe across the 2 sets, maybe stole 10 points, 11 points from just stepping into the serve, trickling it back over. I mean, such a difficult puzzle to solve.
Exactly right. I mean, just look at him. You imagine the amount of space he can cover. It's crazy.
York with service here. 2-1 lead.
Here we go again.
Feud on the return. 2-all.
You can tell it's really been coached into them.
Short on the net return there from Jerry. Some frustrations coming out. Knows how much this game matters. Goes high. York from the back.
Ooh,
big smash.
Great defense though. Crushing a net cord. On the attack now, Lancaster. Trying to keep control of the rally. Just put into space. Wow.
Did really well to find it on what was a lot of defending from Lancaster. Found that gap. Manages to make it there.
Excellent play.
4-2 game.
Great drive serve.
Backhand from York. Goes mid-court high. Smashes down.
Great defense by Jerry to keep it in.
Return on the dive and capitalised by York.
Impressive reach, but unfortunately couldn't do much with that shot.
Lancaster with some diving defense. Manages to get it over, but not quite good enough. York make the most of it. Trailing 4-3. Only a 1-point deficit here for York. Court number 2. Lovely net return there from the serve. And miscued by York on the defense.
Just a bit late.
A little bit late. Handshakes all round. Stressful environment, but in this final game, make their way back into it. Goes high.
Great lift.
York with a drop. And a smash there. Returned twice by Lancaster. Third time of asking. Too much. Too powerful.
Great showing by Jerry there.
5-4 game, as far as I can see, on court number 2. Service from York. Short.
Well left there by Lancaster.
Service here. Lancaster. Also short.
Also
Two
short.
in a row.
Wow.
Get the points back round.
Buy one, get one free.
Service here. York just cued out of the back. Few quicker points in a row. Final game. You're going to see some nerves.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe a change of pace is needed. Slow it down a bit.
7-5 game here.
Go.
Lancaster with the service. York from the back.
Yeah,
lovely drop.
There you go. There you go.
Almost
Net shot
perfect.
by Rosie and a drop shot by Jerry. They're expecting fast shots. Just change the pace.
6-7 here. York retake the service. Jerry with the flick serve for York. Smash from the back.
Bang.
Perfect
There you go.
play there. With the flick, with the lift, smash straight down. Perfect point from York.
Great
Equals
the
it up.
opportunity. Yep.
7-7. Tie the shoelaces. Doing a lot of diving, but you don't want to fall over midpoint.
No, exactly.
Back into it. Jerry to serve. 7-7. Delicate shot over. Push to the back. Lovely net return there.
Oh, wow. They're really keeping it on her there during that rally, yeah. Focused fire.
You see, Lancaster were able to turn defense into offense incredibly quickly when they're able to see the space. Looking like a lot of the time it's on that right side of the court as they're looking at it.
Absolutely.
Some net play here.
Ooh.
Shouts of leave lands out.
Yeah, just out there.
Well listened by Jerry to his partner. Lovely short serve. Overhead smash.
There you go.
Mid-court. Jerry makes it for York. Playing short there. Both players going for it for Lancaster. And a miscue on the second time. See a little bit of miscommunication there. Both players step in to that first shot. It goes over, but the second shot, harder to make.
Yeah,
9-8.
they were effectively in sides there, but you could see that they weren't. They should have been. And there you go.
10-8. York
10-8.
lead. Keep the service.
Great turnaround in the past few points.
2-point lead. And a push,
incredible net cord.
a push from the York serve. Lancaster just trickles over. 9-10. Lancaster retake the serve. Flick serve. Driven back, and the return from Lancaster not quite there. Lovely flick serve. Couldn't make the most of it. 11-9 now on court number 2 in the final set. York with the lead. Only 2 points, but not going to be unhappy with that really going into the half.
I think all of Rosie and Jerry's games have been quite tight, to be honest.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. The one that we saw underneath us.
Sets, yeah.
Well fought. Wasn't able to take that game, but very well fought.
Yeah, doing the best they can.
Difficult, especially. You've got to wonder when the game's already decided, at least the points are already decided. Do you think that takes the pressure off? Do you think it makes it easier to play? Do you think there's the same amount of pressure with the crowd and the fact that this is something you've been working towards for so long?
I mean, you definitely hope so. I mean, if you, from the Bucks games I've played as well, knowing that you've already lost or knowing you've already won, knowing that your game can't change the outcome, removes the pressure a lot. So hopefully we'll see a bit looser gameplay.
Yeah, means your teammates aren't always also relying on you in the same way, which is a big pressure in situations like this.
Yeah.
Game on court number 3 looks as though Sheeran and Theo take, I believe, to be their first set.
Wow.
So that means that court number 3 is going to go to the third set.
Go to the third set, potentially.
As we get back underway on our third set on court number 2. York leads 11-2. 11-9, I should say. 2-point lead.
2-point lead, that's
York
it.
with the service. Flicks. Jerry pushes, goes short.
Yeah,
gets
trying
lifted
to
the
pull
back.
the guy to the front.
And the return.
Oh, just wide, unfortunately.
Jerry with a good smash that warrants a return that he feels like he probably should have done better with there. 1-point lead here from York. 10-11. Lancaster serve.
Yeah, really tight game. You don't want to be giving any of those away for free.
Well left there by the York pair. Just falls out of the back from the Lancaster. Push. 12-10 on court number 2.
Such a tight game.
Trickles over. Jerry finds the return. Second time of asking too much.
Always looks as if returning the serve seems to put you more on the offense than serving itself.
Oh, it's crazy. Some of these players and how aggressive they're willing to be off the serve.
Yeah.
It's such a difficult thing to know, because the flick is, of course, such a risk in and of itself.
Exactly.
That's where all the space is, but you're giving them the opportunity to really just put the pressure on you straight away. Yeah, the return from the serve, where a lot of these players have been making a lot of it. Even game here at 12-12. Lancaster serve. Jerry miscue at the back. Yeah. Sound like a bit of frame in that. Lancaster take the lead. I think Lancaster's lead on court number 2, their first lead in a little minute, lifted to the back and left to go out.
Well left.
13s here. Got a dispute. We're going to see a replay of the point. Wasn't, sportsmanlike.
Yes.
Hands it back over. See a redo. Another tightening of the laces.
Seems like the fairest thing to do.
Checking the shuttle. Like I say, third set, you want to make sure everything's prim and proper.
Exactly.
Right shuttle, right calls. Changing around.
Yeah, third set, last day of badminton. These are some of the last Roses games, actually, for a lot of the people here.
The last time that a lot of these people will play badminton with their university teammates that they've been playing with, in some cases for 4 years. Yeah, Sheeran and Theo on court number 3, both fourth years. This is a very big day for a lot of these players. Back into the action here. Evens at 12.
Great
smash there from Jerry for York. Lifts again. Second time of asking. Good defense from Lancaster. Can't find it on the third time.
Great perseverance.
Great pressure. Keeps it up. Unwilling to be, unenthused by Lancaster's great defense.
Yeah, showing no weakness.
Advantage there from the serve. You see, that's exactly what we were saying before. The Lancaster pair willing to step forward. The serve, you're not even waiting to see if that can be short or not. You're trying to take the initiative. At a lower level of badminton, you're wanting to see where that shot's even landing in. They're not interested. They're stepping into it.
That's what I like to see, to be honest. It's just a lower risk, right? You might as well hit it. You might as well guarantee the fact that your shot is going to win the point, not theirs.
Take the offense back for yourself. York to serve here.
Great
lifts high. Jerry to smash. Backhand lands just in that back tram line there. 15-15 game here. Staying very narrow, very tight game as we get towards the business end. York with the service. Serve a bit high, but they dig themselves out of it. An opportunity there maybe that's just the way that the games and the serves have been going. What was maybe a little bit of a high serve that in a normal opportunity Lancaster would feel they could have taken advantage of. York take this point there.
Yeah, yeah. If anything, they're so used to coming in. The fact they went slightly high might have put them off.
Certainly. 2 miscues in a row. 1 for Lancaster, 1 for York. Keeps the game even at 16-16. Lancaster prepare with the service. Some frustrations there from Jerry. Knows it's getting towards the end of the game. Service.
Anything could happen.
Goes high. Defense there from Lancaster. Pushing towards that mid-court.
Yeah, great counter.
And short on the defense from Lancaster. Now, Lancaster seemed very willing to play that lift to Jerry, who's of course a great offensive player. I think that's probably a testament to how strong they feel their defense is. Great smash on the serve.
Great smash, yeah.
That they're willing to give him these opportunities because they feel like they can withstand those attacks. It's very brave way of playing. It
is. It's something that you'd do if you think maybe you could outlast your opponent, given that is the back end of the third set here.
Maybe that's the way they're feeling. And 2 great smashes in a row from Lancaster. Warrington in the lead, 18-17. Again, only within a point of each other. Lancaster with the service.
And this is where the energy matters.
Short there. Goes to the back. Too far out the back.
Cold.
Evens it up. 18-18. Well left by Jerry for York.
Ooh.
Service here. York. Goes short. Push to the mid. Jerry managed to make it to the front. Bit of a miscue. Has to be a lift. A bit of a miscue from York. Too. Shout there. That's what we needed from both. And a great smash from Lancaster. Now, you saw there the Lancaster pair first, both unsure as whether to go for it. Immediately, the York pair the same. The shot that actually was the weaker was the one where there was the communication. Lancaster able to take an attacking opportunity. In other points, that would be the point lost when both players willing to leave it.
It's almost like Lancaster inspired York there to make the same mistake.
Yeah, they gave him an idea for themselves. Lovely net shot there by Jerry. Push to the back. Smash overhead. Lands in on the side tram line. 19-19 game here. Check of the shuttle.
Might as well.
Looks like we're getting a reset. Little breather as well. Doesn't hurt.
No, indeed.
Recompose yourself. York with the service on 19. New shuttle. Players ready. And we're back into it. Jerry with the flick serve. Goes short. Can she make the space? She can. Lifts to Jerry. Out. Looks like we're getting a call out the back. Unsure. Given. 2019. Now, really Jerry with some great play. Goes for the flick. Finds the space at the front. Can't capitalize on the smash.
No. She did really well to move around there. Covered the entire court back to front.
Crucial point that York take.
Could not do much in that instance.
That could have been the game there. Makes it 20-20. York with the service at 20 apiece. Wow. Crucial game. This is set 3 on court number 2. Lift from the serve. Smash straight back instantly. Down. This is what...
That is brave. 2020.
When we were saying earlier about the lift serve, about the flick, and if it's a risk, I think that shows you why. Short serve there. Capitalized by York. 21 apiece.
Both men going absolute berserk on the serves.
Jerry, service here for York. 21. 2 very short points in a row. Lovely short serve, little net play there. Gets lifted to Jerry. Lets it go and well watched. Out by Lancaster at the back court. 22-21. Match point here for York. Game is in their hands in set number 3. Pushed on the serve. Lands just out. Left by Lancaster on that side tram line. 22 apiece. Service retaken by Lancaster when they can find a shuttle. There we are.
Spin into the crowd there.
A lot of pressure on this game. A lot of eyes. A lot of people stood on the side. Serves short. Lets it go. Great leave there. Not something we've seen a lot of today. Willing there in the business end. Lets it drop just short. 23-22. Match point York. Goes high. Jerry with a smash. Returned by Lancaster. Goes to the back court. High.
Great
bit of a miscue.
It was an unfortunate issue with York. Didn't know who should take the shot.
Another miscue there. An attacking play from York with some great shots that they just give up because of a bit of a
great presence of mind from Lancaster looking at where the players are going.
Flick serve, drops, bit of a dive. York on the offense, double hit, which means again, match point for York. 24-23, I believe is our score here.
That is
a little bit of a walk, a little bit of a breather. York with the service.
For the game.
Jerry to serve. Match point. Short there, tap just back over. And
there
miscued
it
by
is.
Lancaster. That is game on court 2. York with the victory
York's first
on
match,
the third
yeah.
set. Great result there. A hard-fought game at the end. 25-23, I believe, is our final score.
Wow.
Great game. A game that they lost a lot of points in attacking opportunities. A game they probably feel like they could have taken earlier.
That's
But
right.
an amazing result nevertheless. Court number 3, our final action of the day. Set taken by Sheeran and Theo, I believe, leaves us in a situation where trailing a point, 10-11, this is the final set to decide if Theo and Sheeran, the York pair, can take a victory here.
Yeah, take another
Miscue
match.
there on the service. 11-11, I should say, even game.
Oh wow, so close.
Hendrik, the serve. Trickles over on the net cord
Just
and
short.
left.
Just short. Well left by Theo.
12-11 here. Sheeran to serve for York. Pushes to the side.
Great cover by Theo.
Recovers. I think we're getting a double hit. Own up anyway. 13-11. Now, the unfortunate thing that's about to happen is our view is about to be entirely blocked by spectators. Miscue there from Sheeran. 3-point gap opening up on court number 3. Eyes have all turned to this final game of mixed doubles here. Great smash by Theo. No return.
The 6 coming out on both ends.
Nervy game. This
Very.
is the final match that will be played today.
Yeah, they have no one else to watch.
Spectators all gathered round. Sheeran at the net. Theo steps in.
Ooh,
Can't find it on the
great
second
net
time of
control
asking.
there. Yeah.
Trying to pull Theo into the front of the court. Situation he's adept at doing, but leaves a lot of space and a difficult when you're trying to cover all that space and also find a great net shot as well. 15-12, I believe. Lancaster
That's
lead.
right.
Back there, Henrik with the
around.
drive.
Great coverage.
Sheeran from the back looks for the clear. Henrik with the drop for Lancaster. Trickles over from York. Theo steps in. Theo at the net.
Dive by
A great
Henrik.
tap over. A dive from Henrik. Can't find it. York
Honestly,
with the point.
it's scary watching him do that at this point.
13-15 is the score we have right now. Court number 3. Final set of our final game. Mixed doubles badminton. Sheeran to serve for York. Return made the most of there
Yeah,
by
dive coming out
Lancaster.
from Theo as well, just trying to keep it in.
Now let's see if in this final game we'll see what we've seen from a lot of Lancaster today, which is on York service if they're able to push off from it. 16-14 here. Mid-court shots here. Hendrik dives, makes
Trying to put it
it.
into space.
Late shot there.
Yeah, bit
Sheeran
of
makes the most of it.
confusion. Absolutely
York.
put away by Sheeran.
Very adept in those sort of situations. Theo with the service.
I feel like with
York.
that Lancaster pair, I think I have seen them today a few times just trying to talk to each other about which shots they should get.
He certainly is an experienced mixed doubles pair. I remember watching him in York Roses last year.
Oh yeah?
Played mixed doubles, very impressive then. I'm not sure if with the same partner, but the results they've found today, I believe 1-1 on the day. Solid day of games for them. Looking to close it out in the final stretch. 15s on court number 3.
Oh wow.
York with the service. Theo to Henrik.
Surprised you even got a glimpse of that scoreboard.
Theo pushes to the mid. Henrik walks into it. Great opportunity.
Yeah,
Sees the
taking it nice and
initiative.
early. Yeah.
1 point gap here. Henrik service. 2 point gap here. Goes
Ooh,
just wide.
just wide, well left by York. Keeping themselves in.
16-17 here. York retake the service. Sheeran to serve. Lovely low serve.
Oh, taking it way too late there by Lancaster. Unfortunately, not able to put it across the net.
Even game. 17s. Sheeran. Serve for York. Goes for the
Ooh,
flick.
flick.
Just too much
Just long.
on the back tram there. 18-17. Getting towards the end of our final game. Of our final match here.
York trying to pull out all the stops just to see if they can get another match out of this.
Theo with the backcourt smash. Lovely backhand net play there.
Yeah.
Another and 3 great
Wow.
shots from Theo
I think
there.
we saw Henrik in 3 corners of the court there during that rally.
Such an adept
Incredible.
player at moving them around is Theo. Takes the serve here. Push them to that side tram. Sheeran at the front. Miscue on the Lancaster defense.
Yeah.
Another point for York.
Well put into the mid-court there.
19-18, I believe is the score we're looking at here. York with that lead and with the service. Theo to serve.
Henrik receives really
Miscue
well.
there. Again, something we've seen all day. Henrik willing to walk into those serves, take them early.
It's a really good switch up actually. Instead of it being in the forecourt, he pushed it all the way to the back.
Flick to the back by Theo, and poor return from the backcourt by Lancaster. Straight into the net. I believe we're looking at a match point.
Yeah.
2019. Wow. Sheeran to serve. Lovely short shot. Sheeran backhand offense. Theo steps forward to get there. And twice. And Lancaster there.
Yeah.
Theo reaching to make it. Does make it. Pops it up there for Lancaster to push onto. I believe that's a 2020 game.
Oh, wow. It was close to gets.
Lancaster with the service here. 2 overtimes in a row. Flick serve, Sheeran with the return, but pushed on by Lancaster.
Taken nice and well. Yep.
This is match point here for Lancaster. 21-20 on the service.
You can hear the cheers.
It's Theo to receive. We've seen a flick just there. See how Lancaster will treat the service. Flick again. Theo makes it over.
By Henrik.
2 great defensive shots there from Henrik for Lancaster.
Wow.
Sheeran over. Net play there. Lovely short shot. Henrik on the offense. Sheeran finds it. Walks forward. Can't find the final shot. And that's Lancaster taking, I believe, the final set in the game of 3. An incredibly close game. A game that York will feel, you can see there, shakes the head from Theo. Incredibly well fought. Lancaster, at the end, find the victory. Some great defensive shots from Henrik, dug them out of trouble. Really, really impressive play. Yeah. State of affairs we've got here. The results, I believe, 6-3 Lancaster in games. Points decided, 3 Roses points in Lancaster's favour for the mixed doubles here today. Some great games, both sides, some great wins, some close fought games. It's been a great day of badminton.
It has indeed. I think we're trying to find some players to interview.
Looking around.
Yeah.
We've got former club president Theo just come off the court. He's one to watch. Definitely. A few players who this will be their final Roses.
Yeah, absolutely. See if we can find any of them.
6-3, apparently, according to our co-host earlier, Lara, 6-3 was apparently the score that a lot of these players for York were feeling like would be quite a good score for them. I think after some of the results yesterday, Lancaster clearly came with a lot of talent here today.
Yeah, absolutely. They should be happy about it.
Some impressive scores, photos being taken, some celebrations from Lancaster behind the Roses Are Red sign. Yeah, got it. Right. That's the state of affairs. 3 games here decided in York's favour. 6 for Lancaster. Not decided on the second set of games as some of the others that we saw yesterday on the Saturday. Closer affair than the men's A's, the women's B's, the women's A's was yesterday. You'd expect that, seeing the top talent coming out of here, the 3 best men, 3 best women from both universities. You would expect to see closer games. That's exactly what we got today. Some great showings. Lancaster do take it in the end. I think you see reactions from the York players. You saw at the end of the game as well. Smiles, Theo and Sheeran, a pair that coming into today were forced through injury to play together, not a pair that have got much experience in Roses training together. I think feeling probably quite happy with some of the showings that they got when push came to shove. Not able to take it in the end. An overtime game in that final set of the final game would have been a win for them. Unfortunately, 0-3 on the day. But under difficult circumstances, I think they can only be impressed with how they did. For the Lancaster pair in that final game, especially in the overtime, some situations where they had to do some serious defense, managed to make the most of it. I think they can be very happy with the results they warranted today. Well fought, well deserved, well won. You can see that there. Claps coming out. Some good support towards the end of the day. Started at 9, 11:30 right now. Got a good crowd for these final games of badminton. It's the last badminton we've got for Roses over the weekend. And it's been a great showing. Last year, badminton was taken by York, if you can think of it like that. I believe Lancaster took women's Bs, York took every other feature. This year, Lancaster walk away with all 5 women's and men's Bs, women's and men's As, and mixed doubles. Perfect. Final game. A very impressive victory at the end. A close fought game. How are you feeling going into those final points of what was an incredibly close final match?
You know what? I'm actually pretty confident. Like the crowd's like cheering for us, so I feel pretty confident. Normally people will feel like nervous, but I feel like even yesterday I got like close tense match, like lasting forever. So I feel like I got the experience. Even I played last year in York, and then there's still tense matches going on, so I feel like I got experience to handle this kind of situation.
Very good. And how about for yourself? Obviously the final game, all the eyes on the final game. How did that feel to play in an environment like this? Lancaster take all 6 points. 6-3, a closer game than some of the games yesterday. How are you feeling after today?
Feel pretty good. Having everyone like encouraging, I was more like encouraged rather than like pressured. So yeah.
Do you think that's a nature of the crowd here? Do you think there is a home advantage for Roses? Of course, last year Lancaster took everything apart. Lancaster took women's Bs last year in York. York took mixed doubles. Obviously a turn of events there. What do you think made the difference this year compared to last year?
I feel like because I'm also a part of the mixed team last year, and then I didn't contribute any wins, so I'm one of the victims there, but not one of the culprit there. But I feel like this year we got more training, so we got more chemistry going on, so I feel like that's the contributing factor of the wins today.
And I wanted to know, coming into the, I'm from York, to give away my biases, we had 2 changes on the pairs today coming into this due to injury. How did your pairs, how long have you guys been working together? How long ago were these pairs decided? How's the preparation been coming into today? Some smiles?
We made the decision not long ago, and we've been mainly practicing for for me, I've been practicing for girls doubles more than mixed. So like at the beginning, I was just lifting and wasn't playing mixed, but I don't.
But I mean, you made very well use of that tactic in that last game. We're commentating on a lot of your guys' games. The lifts, you made the most out of them. I remember I watched your mixed doubles game at Roses last year. You are far too harsh on yourself. I remembered you watching men's doubles yesterday. Incredibly impressive display. No wins last year, but still very memorable. Much better, feeling much better about the results this year?
Yeah, definitely feeling much better than the result. Like, I think like we took all the events for badminton. I think like we took all the wins, so I think it's pretty impressive, and especially with the home crowd. Even in 9 a.m., I'm not expecting like there's going to be a crowd here to cheer for us, but so I'm like thank you for everyone, I guess.
Very well done to the two of you. 3 Roses points to Lancaster. Looks like you're well on your way to taking Roses this year. Very well done to both of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Say bye.
I want to wrap up the broadcast here for mixed doubles badminton. 3 Roses points go Lancaster's way. Games decided in a 3-6 fashion, favouring Lancaster. Some very, very close games, some very, very hard fought badminton. Impressive from both universities. That's it for us today. Thank you very much for watching.